Hey everybody, how we doing? It seems a bit weird not to do a drum roll into it, or coming a bit crazy, you know, coming hot. I think is the term that they like to say. Anyway, there's me messing around out there, and really I should have just been moving that around. But hey, how are we all doing? Welcome to the Transatlantic Lego live stream. I don't know what number are we on, Hive?
Wow. I'm not 100% sure because I was thinking about it when we were doing when I was putting the thumbnail and everything on. I'm not 100% sure.
I think this is something like 16 or 17 or something.
Well, the reason it messes me up a little bit is because I'd have to look on your playlist.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've completely numbered all of them. So yeah, I'd have to see like how many are on your playlist and then look back on mine. But yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, we've been doing it over a year.
Yeah,
I think, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, we had our year anniversary stream.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I think it's about 16 and 17 or something like that. Anyway, it's loads. But today, because we are about one behind, we thought we'd do a double whammy today, folks. And we're gonna do with a double whammy. The great thing about doing a double whammy is, of course, we get to do something a bit bigger than normal. And a stream that we did last year was a really, really cool stream where we had big cars. And we thought, well, we got big cars. Why don't we do another one? So we are. So where should we start first? Let's go to Chef.T first. Chef.T, you've never been on you've never been on a transatlantic live stream, I don't think, and you've certainly never been on one of my streams. So it's great to have you here, mate.
Well, thank you.
I feel like I've kind of been talking to you at least via Instagram or Twitter or whatever for like blooming years, in all honesty, or at least in the chats. So what are you building today, my friend?
I'm building the Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, the VW Beetle, that's a good one. Let's take a look at that.
It's a nice looking car, man.
It is.
It is. It really is.
I like the blue that they use for it.
And that surfboard on top.
Yeah, and then you got the surfboard
here at
on top.
Virginia Beach. So once I get it built, I'm gonna go take it out on the sand and take some pictures.
Oh, yeah, man. I tell you what, it looks really good. I think because you get the surfing board on it and stuff like that. Minark, thank you so much. Minark's giving us a super chat, folks. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. I might as well call this. I always call him Minark. His actual name is Mark. He just misspelled it when he was putting it into YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't help but call him Minark now. So.
Hey, it gives it a nice little twist.
Yeah.
And now talking to super chats as well, Snap to Grid Bricks gave me a super chat last night. So thank you for that, Snap. It was very kind of you.
Super duper chat.
We got ABC in the chat, folks, aka All Bricks Count, saying Shazam. There we go. You want some Shazam? You want Shazam. It's not being used with Flash, everybody. It's not Flash, it's Shazam. And talking of Flash and Shazam, we've lost Cabbage again.
Cabbage be in and out with us.
He's jumping out, folks. He's like a blooming yo-yo, that geezer. He really is. Anyway, talking of yo-yos, terrible segue, but there we go. It is one nonetheless. We got Bricks Ninja in the house with us today.
Oh,
hello, Bricks Ninja. How you doing, my friend?
Pretty good. I get it though. Yo.
Yo. Yeah, that's how I should have done it.
Nice. No, I'm doing good.
My friend. Anyway, what are you up to and building today, my friend? Because you look like you've got some quite chunky old tires there. And I bet that's not the first time someone said that to you as well.
No. I mean, I'm building it's a semi-big car. Some hidden side love.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. We love a bit of hidden side, don't we, Si?
We do.
Mm-hmm. And then I got an extra little trike down here. So I'm building like 2 cars.
Oh, yeah.
For the price of one.
That's so big. That vehicle is so big. It's a monster truck. I like it. It's a monster truck. Being hidden inside, monster trucks are ideal. Do you know? I've just had an epiphany why there's so many monster trucks in hidden side, and it kind of makes sense now because they're hidden side monster trucks. You know,
monster trucks. Yeah.
Why didn't I ever think of that before? Now talking of monsters. Mr. Si O'Connor.
Oh yeah.
He's a human werewolf, folks. He really is.
This isn't unshaven. This is just like a little bit.
Oh,
Full moon.
oh my God!
I'll give you a full moon. What?
You've just reminded me, Si. You've just reminded me. I got something so cool in the post today that I'm going to have to show you in a minute. Anyway, before then, now, I thought at first, I'm going to tee this up a little bit, folks. I thought at first, right, I was going to be building the Porsche. But you know what I did, right? I thought, no, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump on this bandwagon game of throwing a poll out there to everybody. So I did. I said to everybody, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to build? Do you want me to build the Mustang or do you want me to build the Porsche? And I actually banked on everyone going for the Porsche. Little did I know, 75 votes later, right, that about 3 extra votes would swing towards the Mustang. So that's why I'm building the Mustang today, folks. But thankfully, someone on the channel, on the stream, is building, how can I put it, a Porsche. So show us what you got.
Okay, you didn't listen to the conversation earlier.
Oh no, you're building that one.
Twice I told them twice. Obviously, Greg was preoccupied with the post he got today. His Ansumers catalog came, and he's all excited and he's all woo. But no, I'm only going to be here for an hour, and it would take about 4 hours for me to build a Speed Champion. So what I'm doing is I'm rescuing all of these minifigures from the box. So there's Agent 13, the Winter Soldier, and the Scarlet Witch. They're all going to be in a video I'm going to make soon. So Shazam.
Right on.
Shazam indeed. Well, I do apologise, Si. Next time I should listen to what you say to me. And that is the worst tee up in the world. It's like it was a real scratch record moment there, folks. I do apologise. But what I will do later on, folks, I've got the Porsche downstairs, so I will grab it. No, but what I actually bought. Hold on, Ninja, come back with the Mustang. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm going to be building today, folks. Look at it. Beautiful.
Yeah, man. That's a beautiful car.
And I like Ninja's mods on the mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Custom.
Oh.
Custom. Well, I'm going to have to ask you about that then a little bit later.
Yeah, that is really nice.
I wasn't digging the originals. They fall off too easy.
I will check them out with you later on. We've got some cool dudes in the chat as well. We've got Mum's Bricks. Hello, Mum's Bricks. Good to see you. We've got Mark. Mark, do you mind me calling you Minark, or would you prefer me to call you Mark? I just like calling you Minark. Is different, isn't it? It kind of sticks out. We've got the lovely Victoria Fisher. Victoria, we might be able to meet up in the next few weeks. That'd be kind of cool. Good to have you here as well. We've got Magic Cooper here as well. And so today is a bit of a Marvel day today, in more ways than one. So Brick Hive. Everybody knows what I'm building, the Mustang. We are going to have someone back in. We'll have a few people jumping in, jumping out. Some to jump in and jump out, and others just got terrible internet connections, folks. Come back, Cabbage. All is forgiven. But what are you going to be doing?
Come back. I, like Chef, decided to go with the Blue Beetle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Punch buggy. Oh, you guys aren't close enough.
It is lovely. I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to you building that today, Hive, simply because I've got one as well, and I'll get around to building it one day. I got mine at like 50% off from John Lewis. I did. So
I paid a really good price for this because I bought it used. So yeah, I didn't buy this brand new seal or anything like that.
No, but that's fine. It doesn't matter as long as the bricks are in good condition. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got someone in the green room. Give us the thumbs up, you in the green room, if you can hear me and you're good to go. Oh no, his thumbs are down. The thumbs are down. Don't bring him in yet. All right, folks. This person who will be coming in when he's ready is, how can I put it? He's slightly shaken, but he's definitely not stirred, and that is a clue as to what he's going to be building. But anyway, what I want to do, I've got to do it because Si's only here for an hour. I'm just going to run downstairs and grab something, bring it up, and I think you might be pleasantly surprised at what it is. So for the time being, folks, do us a favor, right? Give us a thumbs up. This is part 1 of the Transatlantic live stream. We're going to be here for a few hours, and then we're going to change gear, then change lane, and go all the way over to Hive's channel. There you go. Did you like that little segue there? We'll continue this on, folks. So this is kind of part one. We're going to go for a few hours here in London, and then we're going to, for I don't know, another 3 hours, I suppose, pop over to Baltimore in America, East Coast America, and continue what is a magical stream with you lovely peeps down there. But anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and grab something because I haven't had a chance to take a photograph of it yet. And I'll be back in about maybe 1 minute. So give us a second, guys, and I'll show you some new attire that I actually bought today. See you in a sec.
Definitely handsome.
I heard that, Si.
Hello, Christopher. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Whew. All right.
So
I've been holding on to this set for a long time.
I was gonna ask, is that buggy retired?
I thought it was. Chef, how long ago did you get yours?
Oh, I've been holding on to it a long time also, just for this trim.
I know, right? That's why Chef was the first person I asked about it, because I remember, gosh, dude, I don't even know how long it was ago now.
Well, I've been carrying it around. I know it's been longer than 8 months because I brought it from the UP down here to move, and it was still in box.
Yeah, and and then you've bought like other vehicles in between then and stuff.
Yeah, I've picked up the London bus.
That's the one I really wanted to get
Catamaran
to.
7.
Didn't you build the Mustang too, Chef?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mustang, the Harley, Fiat.
I think everybody needs a Mustang.
I think everybody does too.
I agree.
That's a good build.
I'm sitting here looking at this darn Lamborghini Scion.
Oh man.
So
Dude, I could have got 2 Mustangs for that thing. Huh? Oh,
Let me show you this that I picked up today. This is pretty good. This is something I wouldn't normally buy, but I got it in the sale. I wouldn't mind, but it only came out about 2 weeks ago. So let me show you this. Now, one of my favorite sets, I think it was last year, was Sesame Street, yeah? And Hype, company over here in the UK, recently did some T-shirts and clothes for Ninjago. And they recently, only about a couple of weeks ago, they started doing clothes for Sesame Street as well. And I thought, I'm going to pick one up. I got this at 50% off. It only came out 2 weeks ago. I couldn't believe it. All right, and this is it. There we go. Jane would like this. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Fresh.
How about that? Cookie Monster. Same colour as your Beetle.
oh yeah.
It's a hoodie.
It looks
Nice.
really nice and comfy.
Yeah, it does look comfy.
It does. I tell you what, if I keep eating biscuits and cookies and chocolate the way I am at the moment, I'm going to end up with a gut like that.
I did the same people that make the Ninjago T-shirts.
Yeah, Hype. Just Hype.
Yeah.
In one's there. The funny thing was though, when I went on their site the other day for the sale, I didn't see any Ninjago ones on there, so I don't know if they've sold out or what.
Yeah.
Hi, TMOG. Hi,
Do
Corey.
you have someone in the green room?
We did. But due to lack of internet, I think he's dropped off again.
Darn it.
TMOG, I believe you got a link sent to you.
Yeah, TMOG, I messaged it to you on Instagram, my friend. Check your Instagram.
I'm gonna mute myself for 1 second so I can dump these.
I've been doing it off and on.
Hey, Corey, how you doing, mate?
Enough bags for number 1.
Nice and good. Have fun, guys. Got to go. Sun's beaming through the windows. Got to enjoy the only week of summer we get.
Exactly.
1 week.
How many
summer.
bags of number 1 do you have, Chef?
Have what? Say that again, please.
How many number 1 bags are there in your set?
3.
That's not too
Really?
bad.
Cool. Now we've got someone new.
I had 2, Chef.
The
The Ziploc kind.
Oh, okay. Oh, at least they're in there. That's pretty good going, Hi.
Yeah.
I'm liking that. So anyway, this is someone who's new to the channel, someone who's never been on, but he's someone that I have streamed with on and off I think it was on the first I met this guy on Brother from Another Brick when he was doing his 24 or maybe his 48-hour streams. He's a good lad, folks. Give it up for Mr. TMOG 217.
Hello. Apologies.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, mate?
Yo.
Hey, I got the Batmobile, so that's what we're building.
God blimey, I tell you what, that only took me about 3 months to do.
Oh, fun.
That's a big car.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Like that's probably bigger than any I'm sure anything we're building.
I tell you what, I love it. The Batmobile is still one of my favorite all-time ever builds. I mean,
Agreed.
It's my best car anyway. Put it that way.
I'm gonna shoot myself if I don't get that Batwing, man.
Yeah, I do you know what?
Are you saying buy the Batmobile? Is that what you're saying?
I think Chef, you being a car fan, would really enjoy that.
Oh shit!
Not just the look, but the build. It's a fun build, and I say that even though it's not really like Technic, but there's a lot of Technic involved in it.
Yeah,
but it was fun. I never once not enjoyed building it.
Was that T-Mog? Was that the Millennium Falcon you just moved?
Yeah. Well, I have it on my desk here, so I was like, okay, this is a big set. I'm actually going to want to have all the space.
I tell you what, I've got my Batmobile downstairs. I can go and grab it and bring it up and just show you around it if you want to see it. It is massive. Really, it's ginormous.
The only thing that dominates it on my shelves is the Lamborghini Scion. But
oh, what a wonderful!
Oh, that's a nice little flex. I like that. So yeah, chat. Would anyone out there in the chat be interested in me going to grab the Batmobile? If you are, then I can run downstairs and get it. But we've got someone else in the green room. Now the big question here, folks, is will he be sticking around? He's giving us the thumbs up. Let's see what it is. This guy, how can I put it? He's slightly shaken. He's probably a little bit stirred, and his name's CabbageFace. Hey, Cabbage.
Of cabbage.
Hey, Cabbage.
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
That was fun.
You're still a little bit choppy, Cabbage. And I don't mean that as a joke about cabbages. It's a little bit.
Aston Martin's a fun build, man. I really enjoyed that one as well.
Yeah,
I got that instead of the Mustang.
Dude, I only bought that I only bought the DB5 because your review of it was so good, Hive, or what you said about it kind of spurred me on.
Oh man!
Hey, Brick Witchery, great to see you, Brick Witchery.
I do have the Aston Martin too. I have not built yet.
Okay.
Like it's a good one.
And actually, the wife picked that one up for me.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, man.
She was out shopping, and I picked up. I think it was the flower bouquet because she's still wanting to put it together.
Yeah.
I come back around the corner, and she's got the Aston Martin in her hands.
Wow.
And you
say, man.
Hey, my Tees for Life is in the house as well.
Hi, Tees.
How you doing, Tees? Let us know how you're getting on. We've got Brick Stage parts in this. Now, you folks out there are probably thinking, Greg, are you going to start building anything in this stream? Because you know I do like to waffle. Well, as it happens, folks, I've actually built bag one already.
Look at that.
Hey, we've got Tek Productions in the house. Hey, Tek. Let us know when you come in, mate. And this is it, folks. This is what I've built so far. This is bag one. And you might be thinking, Greg, that's cheating. You've built bag one already. We haven't seen you build it. Well, bag one is full of techniques, folks. And techniques is a bit of a sore subject when you're streaming, isn't that right, Hive?
Why are you talking to me about it, man?
You're Lamborghini. Yeah, I always think to myself, I really want to do a techniques set. And then I think, oh yeah, I remember when Brick Hive did his.
Yeah, if anybody ever feels like building Technic and you want a good, solid, non-biased opinion, you come tell me, or you come get it at me, man, and I'll give you a good spiel about it.
Yeah, I tell you what, right, folks, think of it like this: day one, Monday, Brick Hive's full of energy. He's full of everything, full of the beams of life. And then come Friday, I thought he was on the verge of committing suicide. He was not in a good place. And he was probably really tired from actually doing all that streaming as well.
Man, let me tell you something. If I was rich and didn't have to worry about money, I would have thrown that Lamborghini out a 50-story window, man.
You could have put "I quit" on the thumbnail.
Yeah, that too. But I mean,
hey, good to see you. So anyway, folks, what I've done, I've been because I'm a YouTuber. But probably we've lost the DB5 already. The James Bond technology, it ain't happening today, is it? I bet it wouldn't happen if it was a Kobe car he was building.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Okay, folks. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? I've done a little something. So earlier on, and I'm going to say earlier on, folks, about 10 minutes before this stream started, I thought, you know what? I'm going to actually film me making or building bag one. So like a bit of a mini, and I've never seen anyone do like a mini speed build inside a live stream before. So this is what I'm going to do, folks. So here we go. This is only a minute long. It is. And let me just turn that off. So don't worry, folks. We haven't gone anywhere or anything like that. But this is the Mustang, right, from the bag one. That's all it is, folks. Here we go. Don't worry. Everyone who's on the panel, don't worry. We're not going to disappear. Everything's just going to mute for a little while. So here we go, folks. 1 minute, maybe 1 minute, 10 seconds of me building the Mustang. Here we go. And that was that. How about that for a little interlude?
Greg, do you have that separately? You could put that up as a video on your community tab right now as a trailer for the live stream.
I think I can. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll pop it up now. The story so far. Give it a bit of Kate Bush. The story so far. I'll do that now, folks. Anyway, I hope you lovely lot out there enjoyed that. That was me. I'm not joking, folks. Half an hour ago, I was just busy buzzing away editing that. So yeah, that was that. Something a little bit different, just to kind of chuck in there for you on what I hope is actually a sunny day where you are. It's a bit grey where we are here in the UK today, but it's bright, which is nice. So
it's sunny, but it's awful cold.
Is it? Well, Chef, just so we know, whereabouts are you? Because you always seem to say it's cold where you are.
Well, right now I'm in Virginia Beach. We went on vacation.
Okay.
And it's awful cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly here on the East Coast today.
Is it? Okay.
Where's Virginia Beach? Is that in the East Coast?
He's like a state underneath me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, because where Chef is, you think that'd be warmer than where you are, Brick Hive?
It probably is by a few degrees or so, I'm sure.
Wow.
But 35 compared to 33 or something isn't that much, you know.
No.
I mean, it's not that cold. I mean, I think it's actually my phone says 39.
Dang.
39. That's zero, isn't it?
No, 39 Fahrenheit.
That's 32 is 0.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So we're Celsius over here.
Yeah.
But that's still cold. I mean, over here, so we are 15. So if you're roughly about 3 Celsius, we're 5 times warmer than you are. With the UK, it's going to get colder though over the next week or so.
We were in the 70s, and then all of a sudden we got a cold front, and it's been cold ever since.
Yeah, it was really nice for a little while, and it's supposed to come back. I think we're supposed to warm back up.
Oh, okay, that's cool. TMOG. What does TMOG actually stand for?
Oh, a little bit of lack of creativity on my part. My channel name used to be The Master of Gaming 217, and I just wanted to rebrand something a little bit more unique. So I thought, let's take the first letter of each word of that old name and slap that together.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. There's a little story behind the name. We don't mind that.
Yeah, just wanted something a little bit unique, but I don't know.
Well, it's always kind of interesting to see how everybody came up with their name. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like what made them decide to pick that and etc.
Like why a ninja? No, I'm kidding. So is this a new? Is this a new element?
You got a detail with an element there, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Does anybody in the chat know if that's a new element?
No, I've seen that in a few older sets.
I mean, I think it seems kind of familiar, but I'm not. Sometimes it's hard to memorize pieces.
I've just never seen this plate before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's confusing though. Is it what plate? Is it a modified 2x2 or a modified 2x4? Was it Chanel plate? I'm going to do what Si suggested and put my little video up on the community tab. See, I don't use the community tab quite as often as you do, Si. But it's quite. I like the community tab though. It's a pretty cool thing, man.
Yeah, I've been trying to remember to use it more often.
I usually just write down what I have to do. So, promote on Instagram, promote on Twitter, and then community tab, and then tick it off as I go.
Yeah.
That's if I can find my diary, which I lose all the time. I need to strap it on my arm or something.
Right. You got to keep it on your nightstand right next to the bed.
There you go.
That's good. That's a good point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That way, at the end of the day, you can jot down some ideas. The beginning of the day, same thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Boom.
It's the middle of the day that's the problem. It's like, go upstairs and get that bloody book now. Oh.
See, that's why you got to plan the nap in the middle of the day. So it's right.
At the end of the day, is usually trying to stay awake watching Hive.
I couldn't make it last night. I was out.
I don't know what really spurred me to stream last night because I knew not only was I streaming today, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. And then that's not even including if I get bothered with work, which is a very good possibility. So yeah, I'm like, why don't I just go to bed early? Nah, what are you talking about, man? That's crazy talk, man. You're gonna Hive stream it. You are going to entertain.
That's what I like to hear.
You're not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Some people would be like, no. We're not. So dance, Hive, dance.
Hive, you are the king of streaming, though, mate. You always are. In my
I don't know if I get that title.
I don't know, man. You stream like a good one. That I can add video search on there, which I think is a YouTube search. I can add a URL, but your YouTube videos, I can't add that to it.
Weird.
So I can't link it to a video that I've got on my hard drive or something like that and upload it to it.
Yeah, no, you'd have to release that particular video as a video, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let me just look at my community tab.
I don't even think I've ever done that before.
Yeah, I don't know if I can link to. Well, I can link to the stream, which is what I've done. But that's the video doesn't exist of it yet. But I can do it to the stream. So TRANSATLANTIC is up and running, and in top gear, and into top gear. Do that, shall we, folks? With my good friend Brick Hive.
How do I fix that?
So I'll add the image to it anyway. I'll add a bit of an image to it. Here we go. Boom, boom.
Yeah, when I click on mine, it's telling me that I need to sign in with Google, which I've never seen before. I've never had that. And then it won't let me. It's saying 404 error.
Okay.
Stupid YouTube.
So I guess I'm gonna be moving a lot sooner than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. So the Lego room's gonna get really cramped because we're going from a 2,800 square foot house to a, I don't know, 800, maybe 800 ish size apartment.
Wow. I know that feeling, Hive. I know that feeling.
So I need to make a few decisions before this happens on what I'm bringing into the apartment for however many months we're going to be staying there and what goes into storage.
Yep.
I just
the hard thing to do.
Oh my goodness.
Decisions.
But it's okay, man, because I tell you what, there's going to be a beautiful reckoning when we buy a new house, man, and I get a whole entire basement.
Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna be like Brixie and Alex Nunes, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, what? Look who else has got a basement to himself. What? Man, I'm gonna flex so hard. Everybody's gonna hate me.
That Brick Hive guy, I don't know. He changed.
Yeah, he changed.
I mean, that's a lot more money to spend on filling it up. That's for sure.
Oh gosh. Fame changed him.
Ever since that
name again.
So I'm Bored Toy says modified that in regards to your build, Ninja. Apparently, I'm Bored Toy says it's a modified 4x4 plate corner, first released in 1991. Apparently, it appears in 141 different sets.
Speaking of I'm Bored Toys. What a great. They are so great, and their channel is so great, dude. I'm so glad that they're in our community and they've become our friends because, and I've said this before, but they just have such positive, good energy, and it's just I feel like there's something that as a community we do need always more of. Oh,
definitely. Definitely. My wife's the redhead, so I can definitely appreciate Brenda, being in it. Did you actually? Did you watch any of the London Calling stream last night, Hive?
No, I was working very late last night. I mean, I popped in quickly a couple times. Just when I do that, when I know I'm not going to be able to stay in for more than a minute, I usually just quiet because I don't want anybody to think I want to say hi to them.
That's what me and Si do. Sometimes I'll be watching streams. I just don't want to say hello because I might be on my mobile phone and I can't. Honestly, folks, it sounds terrible, but I can't bother to say hello so and so, hello so and so, hello so and so, hello so and so. So I learn.
So hard. I learn to type their whole name.
Yeah, exactly. With the computer, you just
yeah.
Last night we were talking about, or we wasn't talking about, we were building, dig this, Hive, out of Lego, we were building uteruses.
Wait, yeah, you heard right. Like in biology?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. I love your face when I said the U word.
Because I'm trying to think. Because I was like, wow, would we do that on a Hive stream? And I'm like, well, I don't think we do it for educational purposes.
But no, this was education. This was completely education, folks. Watch it back, and yeah, your jaw will probably hit the floor like mine.
I probably will. That's a new one.
But yeah, we made one out of about 4 parts, something like that, and I still didn't know anything. I was dumb and wise to put it that way. I was like, I don't know how it works.
Were there any females on the stream?
No, there wasn't any. Well, there was Brenda, but there wasn't anyone else in the panel. I think Plastic Architect was jumping in and out.
What brought that on?
She was wearing a T-shirt. I said to her, she was wearing a T-shirt. I said, "Is that an alien or a uterus on your T-shirt, and she made it to uterus. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Never seen one of them on a Lego stream before. And then Kevin started building one out of Lego bricks.
Dude, there's got to be so many times women just look at men like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, you've got. You meant it. I tell you what, folks. Anyone would think me and Hive dressed each other today. I'm just going to kick everyone out. Look, I'm just going to kick everyone out. I love you, man. Don't worry, TMOG. You'll be back in a second.
Oh, good.
Get him out of here.
Look, same color hat, yet the hats are different. I've got black glasses on. He's wearing the ear thing.
Oh,
and look at our T-shirts.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, he's got glasses as well. He's got glasses. I've got headphones somewhere. Just imagine I've got headphones. Look at this.
You know what I want to get so bad, Greg? I want to get Princess Leia hair bun headphones.
Oh, yeah, man.
I just feel like those would look so good on me.
I like it. Anyways, look at this, folks.
I know, but look at this. Look at this.
We're like peas in a pod. I tell you what, let me take a photograph of this. Hold on a sec. There we go.
I need to take a photograph too. Look at this, man. We're like tourists on our streams right now. You give the thumbs up too. That's great.
I love it. Right. I've sticked it. I'll stick it out there later. Very cool. Very cool. What do you reckon, folks? Anyone who think? I mean, I will say this. When I saw him wearing that, I was like, "Oh, I got a shirt like that." And then I'm just looking. I'm thinking, "Blimey, we've got the same color hat and everything." But there we go, folks. I've got real hair underneath all this, by the way. It's just that I haven't had a haircut in like 2 months, 2.5 months.
Oh yeah, everybody should have screenshotted that because it's only like once or twice a year you see me without a hat on.
Yeah, I tell you what, you got a good head of hair on you there, mate. But anyway, let's add a few peeps back to the stream. There's Ninja. There's my good friend.
I guess they're like, man, you guys are assholes.
Yeah,
I came here.
Time is money, guys. Come on.
I'm already finished. No,
that's it.
You already finished.
And let's see if he's going to hold this time, folks. This man gives gives the C word to the Lego community, and I'm not talking about the one you lot are thinking about. It is, of course, Kobe.
Well,
here he is.
Right.
Oh,
hey,
never guess.
Wake up!
Is he working now? Look at him. Look.
Hello.
We can't see your face. Okay, you've got nice tattoos, by the way. There he is.
Get that out of here.
How you doing, Cabbage?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Yeah. Wednesday. Finally, here he is. Anyway, anyway, folks, I'm going to leave Cabbage where he is because what he looks like, it now looks like that Chef.T's actually got different tattoos on his arm. That's it. I like it, man.
I kind of dressed like Chef.T as well today, except he's a T.
Actually, yeah,
you're like Chef.T. Get warm.
Here we go. Look, here we go, folks. This is Cy O'Connor, and this is Chef.T with his beard shape.
I'll shave up next time.
I like it. I like it. It's a good look, man. It's a good look. And Chef.T, so I've asked TMOG how he came by the name of his channel. How did you come by the name of Chef.T? Enlighten us.
I was a chef for about 15 years.
Oh, cool. And
I changed professions once COVID hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, blimey, yeah, because over here, the catering, I mean, it's just all gone. Well, it doesn't exist at the moment, but pubs, restaurants will all be opening up again in about 2 weeks in the UK. So fingers crossed, it all works. And everything goes well. I tell you who else used to be a chef as well, Chef, is Solo Brick Builder.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah. I'd love... that's why occasionally, like when COVID first hit, he was doing a couple of streams with his daughter building stuff and making cakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. They're doing like baking streams. I remember that.
That's it.
That's crazy because I don't know if chef would be the right word for me, but I cooked for a lot of years in restaurants.
Okay.
That counts. That counts for something.
I worked with a lot of chefs.
That I have.
It was interesting though, you know, working in kitchens, man. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun, especially when I worked in kitchens down in Key West, Florida. That was a really cool place to.
Was that when you left school, Hive?
Well, actually, I went to high school in Key West, Florida, the first time I lived there. But I left and came back a few different times over a period of like, you know, over a decade. I had a hard time sitting still because I don't know if it's because my family was in the military, so we moved around. I never lived anywhere longer than 3 years most of my life.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, so we always moved around everywhere. And so then once I turned 18, got, you know, went out of school and just went on my own, I still had a hard time just sitting still. And I think it's just because maybe I also, since we lived in so many different places, I had connections and friends in so many different states. You know, so because I've literally lived like as far east, west, south, and north as you can, including Hawaii because that's where I was born. So
yeah, you was born in Hawaii. That's cool.
Yeah, it would be if I could remember it because my parents, you know, they left when I was like 3 or 4. So you know, there's that. I like to make them feel guilty about it every time we talk. You're like, yeah, you know that really awesome place that I was born, that you guys went to and thought it was great, and then left.
Never took me back.
Right, I'm going to try and bring on a build cam, folks. I do apologise if there's an echo, but hopefully I might be able to kill it off quite quickly. So here we go. Test.
Echo.
Oh, that's all right.
Echo 1, Echo 2.
That's cool. I might come down here then. There we go. So if I'm down here, it kind of works a bit better, doesn't it? Because you've got me here and you've got that there. There we go. Whee!
Pretty bad when you got to put yourself in the corner.
Nobody puts London Bridge Bricks in the corner, except for London Bridge Bricks.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, I know my place, Chef. I do this when I do London Calling. I revolve around. People tune in and they think, I didn't know so-and-so was streaming right now. I thought Greg normally does. They're like, oh, there's Greg there. It's like, yeah, I'm just moving myself around. All Bricks Count says, he says, I should donate directly to TMOG to get him to eat some beans. Why are you wanting to eat some beans? Well, what's the story behind that, TMOG?
Oh, I decided to generously donate. I'll eat what's called Bean Boozled. Let me see right here. Basically, it's a chance of being a good tasting bean or a bad tasting. Oh, since you got me zoomed in, maybe you guys read that? No, you can't. Okay, so.
Jelly beans. That's what I was going to
Yeah,
like, you know,
this
like
one chance being dead fish or banana smoothie flavored. You know.
Wait, did you say dead fish?
Yeah.
Vomit one.
That tastes horrible. Let me tell you.
Bad.
Well,
I'm just kidding, man. All fish is dead when you eat it.
And then we got rotten egg or buttered popcorn, literal barf or peach, canned dog food, chocolate pudding, booger, juicy pear, moldy cheese, caramel corn. You know, it gets a lot better as the flavors go.
Boy, yeah, those are some pretty gnarly flavors, man.
Yeah, every time somebody donates on my stream, I'm like, okay, I got a 30-second timer. I chew whatever bean it is for 30 seconds, and normally that's enough to get me to have a reaction. Sometimes.
I just want to know who tests those beans and like,
yeah, right?
Yeah, that's on point. That tastes like barf.
That's literal barf. It's not even barf. It's literal barf.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I just had that last night. Trust me.
That's
like,
wild.
you can't just be throwing the word literal around.
Literally, it tastes like puke.
So I kind of wanted to discuss some Lego stuff with you guys and see what your opinions are.
Yeah, man.
One, did you guys see? There's a YouTuber. I forgot who it was already, but he already got some of those Looney Tune CMFs.
Bricks.
Yeah,
really?
man. Uh-huh.
Where's that? Is that that's not like Sweden or Germany?
Actually, hold on. I can tell you. Hold on. I can tell you.
I thought the article said it was in California.
What?
Hold on. I can tell you who it was because I watched it this morning.
I think they look quite good, actually, from what I've seen.
I think that the molds look really great. I think that the bodies look pretty basic, but that's just me.
Yeah.
At least the ones that I've seen so far, most of them. K Bricks.
Yeah.
That's I'm like, I didn't really research the person because I can't think of who he is off the top of my head. But I'm like, is he in the LAN or something? Like, how did he get them that early?
Well, I know he was in the LAN, but I don't think he might have gotten them from LAN because the box he got looked like it was rifled through, and he didn't get a full set.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
That is interesting, yeah. So, what's your thoughts on them then, Hive?
But those Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
I really like most of them a lot. Some of them I really would like to get. I don't know if I'm going to be buying any blind bags. I'm pretty much kind of done doing that. But unless they're on like some super clearance. But yeah, man, like Speedy Gonzalez, I'd love to have. You know, the Tasmanian Devil, Roadrunner. But yeah, I don't know. I think that they're cool. I don't think that they're insanely great. But yeah, I mean, they're all right. I mean, I'm sure a fan of Looney Tunes, you're definitely gonna like them, I'm sure. Now, and also, does this mean that we're gonna get some sets from them?
Possibly. I'd like to hope so.
I'm trying to think of what kind of general sets you could have, because I don't think there was any staple backgrounds, was there? Like maybe like the birdcage, like house for Tweety and the cat, you know, or maybe like a farm area or a dog house for like Foghorn or something like that.
I think.
What's up, Ricky?
Be cool.
I think the biggest flex is that they're that Lego owns, or not owns, but they have Warner Brothers and Disney together now.
Wow.
That's a flex.
Yeah, you can literally put Donald and Daffy Duck next to each other.
I wonder how they feel about that.
I'm not a fan of the Roadrunner. The legs look strange.
I mean, I don't think Disney cares, because if Disney wanted to, Disney could be like, look, you either get Warner Brothers out of the picture or we pull all our IPs from you. Yeah, if they said that, Lego would be like, yeah, sure, see you, Looney Tunes.
Look it, you just gave them the idea, Hive.
Wouldn't it be crazy tomorrow if like they're like, we have to cancel these Looney Tunes CMFs? Like, cancel, man. We just saw some people opening them. Oh, wait, this is Lego we're talking about. Never mind.
What makes me laugh, though, is that we've got these Looney Tune ones, and we haven't got any sort of Mario ones yet or anything like that.
Yes.
Well, besides the ones they've done, but you're talking about the actual CMFs, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like minifigs, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if there's a reason, but I mean, in America, there very well could be a reason, because you know Mario's all over the place. So maybe maybe it's kind of like how we can't do, Star Wars. We can't have Star Wars minifigs. Maybe it's kind of like a similar deal.
Right.
I could see that, yeah. Because aren't there like some Mario toys out there right now?
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
I see them at Target all the time.
There's even a Mario Land, I hear.
How was the second wave of Mario actually sold, guys?
I don't even know.
I know when they first released, they sold out like that, but nowadays, like, they haven't really sold out in my local areas. So
I don't feel like, because I don't feel like the second wave is doing as good as the first, and if they put out another wave, I think that's going to do even worse. Because I don't know. I don't have any appeal to it. I bought 2 sets to infuse in my city, but other than that, I don't want it. And I can see if a young kid has it, they're going to get bored of it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I just don't see, unless it's literally like a collection type thing, you know what I mean? I just don't see AFOLs really going much longer with it either.
Yeah, I just got bored of it very quick. I was just like,
well, because it's boring.
Yeah, when I don't know if I always thought that was just me, Hive. I literally was bored doing it. I was like, is that it? And I was like, well, no.
I think that's why, and I think it extended its love for a little longer because of the NES set that they put out, because you can, use it with that, which is really cool.
That feature almost made me buy the starter.
I know,
set,
me too.
But I didn't do it. So glad.
Yeah.
Let's have a little swap around up here. Let's do that. There we go.
Lego's making it difficult to keep up with their stuff. They're forcing us to choose a theme.
Yeah.
And kind of go with it.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
Right, exactly.
What gets me is with Ninjago, those sets aren't out long enough for people to actually get a full collection. Because I mean, like, you know, so you've got a set that's like 100 or more, or even with the gardens, it's 300. So, like, if you're a regular person, you have to save that money up, and by the time you've saved that up, you've missed out on gold minifigures or whatever. And
that's the thing I'll say too is Ninjago is the one theme Lego has that I think that they put out very reasonably. Like I think that they balance quality and quantity perfectly with Ninjago.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I wasn't into so many other themes before I really noticed Ninjago, I would have probably been a hardcore Ninjago fan just because it's easier to afford it and they're awesome sets, man.
Yeah.
And their minifigs are incredible.
Yep.
I saw quite a few sets just for the minifigures.
Vouch for that.
Yeah, no, I generally think Ninjago is really good value, and you've only got to wait a few weeks when when the new sets come out and they discount.
And dude, they've been around a long time.
10 years,
and they're still going strong like they're brand new.
Yeah, 10 years. I mean, that's good for anyone. I love them. I tell you what set I reviewed this week, which is kind of.
Hey, I'm gonna send Bearded Bricks a link, okay?
Oh yeah.
I got you, brother.
Thanks, Hive.
Yep.
If Kevin
and folks, please do. Anyone watching this back, please obviously check out Brick Hive's channel. He's my good friend. This is why we do the Transatlantic live stream. This is why we dress the same. It's true. No, it's not. It's really, honestly, folks, I had no idea what we were wearing before the show. And everybody who's going to be in the panel today, please check out the description below. Everybody's details you'll find down there as well. So yeah, I built this. I reviewed this set this week, and I got it. The reason I got it, it's an expensive set, but I got it on discount, 25%. It's only been out a few weeks. There we go.
Oh, nice.
And that's part of it. And it comes with mini dolls, and it's the latest Lego kind of Disney one, Raya. It's all part and parcel of that. It's kind of cool.
Are those katanas in the back? The yellow?
Yeah, they are. Oh, just dropped
nice.
the bucket. There we go. Yeah, I think they're from Ninjago. But I just love that great big shrimp.
Yeah, that boat is great.
Yeah, shrimp is awesome, man. And it's a really good set. And if anyone's interested in watching the review of it, check back on my channel and you'll find it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I actually quite miss doing reviews, so I was pleased to get that one done and dusted. I really was.
Nice.
And real quick for Kevin from I'm Bored Toys out there. Oh yeah.
CabbageFace is saying his internet is a bit of a potato today. Keep trying, Cabbage. But I use Ethernet cable as well. You might find that helps you, dude. Right, let's do this. So what have we got? I'm enjoying this build. I have to say though, I really am enjoying the Mustang.
Are you building now?
Yeah, I'm in the groove of building now, man. Oh well, Cabbage says I'll have to leave it today. Thanks, boys. Oh, it's a shame, mate. Oh well, good luck anyway. And
well, appreciate you trying.
Yeah. You're still here in spirit, Cabbage.
Yeah. Indeed.
I feel it.
How about that for a little print? That's
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, the Mustang. Yeah, it's the little.
Oh yeah, I put that on my dots band.
have you? Yeah.
Didn't I send you one for the Lambo?
Yeah, I put that one on there too.
I was like, I feel like I sent you one, but yeah, I couldn't remember.
I need to update my one as well because I got the Fiat 500. There was a couple that came with that as well.
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay. Nice.
So I put a. Oh, go ahead, Chef.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I just randomly just talking about. I was gonna say with my my new stop motion getting ready to put out. I put a little funny bit in there, like a funny monster truck bit.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain, but I was just, just randomly thought about it. But what were we going to say, Chef?
Nothing. I was just made a comment to. I was agreeing that Fiat had a couple extra in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was something that Lego just made that had a lot of printed stuff that I thought was pretty interesting. I just can't remember which set it was.
Oh, that's good, Bricky.
Hidden side wings.
Bricky, have you got a particular big car build that you've done that you like? And same to you as well, ABC, or Bricks County. I know you've got a lot of big cars and stuff like that you've built. I've got the bus behind me as well, actually. That's a really good build. I'd recommend that one, Hive, the London bus.
Yeah, I want that one too.
That's going to be my next build.
Shit.
So, Hive, when you move into your apartment, are we going to go back to the sort of the olden days, the raw days of Brick Hive, when you used to do reviews from your coffee table and things like that?
I don't know for sure yet because I mean, whatever it's going to be, it is going to be, yeah, more like those raw days because I'm just not going to have this kind of setup. But yeah, it just depends on how much stuff I take over there with me to fill up that second bedroom. Because the reason we're getting a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom is because of my Lego. It's like having a kid. You know what I mean? Like we got to get a 2-bedroom apartment for my Lego. Yeah, it's something about that just sounds wrong.
Don't worry, Hive. I've been thinking about getting a 3-bedroom just for that reason.
I mean, at this point, no matter what happens with Lego, even if I go off the rails and I'm like, F Lego, man, and I quit or whatever, and I start collecting like more Pops or Black Series or, statues or whatever. At this point in my life, I'm always going to need a room to display stuff.
Yeah, even if it's just a hobby room, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just always going to need something.
Yeah, it's like the man cave.
Yeah, and I'm fortunate enough to where Mrs. Hive and I, we make enough money to where I can have that. But yeah, I'll always need it now. Even if I don't display anything, I'm going to need something to put everything in just to store it.
I tell you what, though, no matter how big your house is, you'll always fill it with stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, obviously it's because I have a credit card, but I'm like, it blows my mind how fast I fill this room up. I mean, dude, I must have dropped 10 grand in Lego in the last couple years.
Jeez, easily.
Yeah, easily. I mean, dude, this shelf with just the cars alone, it's got to be at least $1 grand.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
That Lambo is like $half a grand.
Well, it's almost. It was like 380, I think. I think it was 380 for the Lambo. I can't remember exactly. I think I purposely forgot.
Oh yeah, my bad. I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
His eye starts twitching every time you say the word Lambo. His right eye starts.
All right, but look, I mean, I half joke about it. You know what I mean? Because look, it's for Technic, and everybody knows how I feel about Technic. It is a beautiful looking car. I just like my whole thing is, and as most people know, is I just don't know why they make Technic cars when they have these beautiful creator expert cars. You know what I mean? That are smoother, have windshields, whatever, you know what I mean? So I just don't get it, but I understand people like them. Solo's a good person, you know what I mean, that knows that loves those things. But so like I said, but for Technic, it is a beautiful looking car. It's really interesting looking, you know what I mean? It's just, I think it was an impulse buy. And I don't hate the thing, even though I know I joke around about it, but I'm like, I'd rather sell it to somebody at a good price to somebody that might want it more than me, you know, that would appreciate it more than I would, instead of using it for a lamp stand.
So I haven't seen it in a while. Is it lime green or is it like
Yeah,
a
here,
metallic?
hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me just change my camera.
Hello. Hi.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I love
right.
you. Bye-bye.
All right. So.
Is that Jane wanting to come on, Si?
Yeah, Jang, not today, man. I'm doing a car stream. I was a guest. I have no car, and I'm getting away with it. It's so cool. Yeah, bye.
He's like, look at the pool I got.
He says, "Can I come on, guys?" It's like, come on, Jane. Come on, there you go.
So yeah, I did make a new color. Okay.
Wait, is that? It's not new though, right? Ninja?
Is it?
Hello.
Well, I thought that lime green. They've always.
Maybe it's just the camera because it looks like a goldish green.
Well, also, hold on. If I turn the light off,
That's a nice camera. Or like,
yeah, that's what I use it for. I use it to put my lamp on.
That's the funniest thing ever. Oh my god!
Everybody's like, "What do you use that car for?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just put my
a $500 lampshade."
Yeah,
that's right there.
But yeah, that whole shelf though, man, because you could see, like, I got not just at Ghostbusters, but I don't know. I found this, so I didn't pay for this. I don't know where I even found it. I think I found it in one of the apartments or something like that. But like, you know, the Fiat and the Ecto One, and yeah, they add up, man. Like, and the Volkswagen bus was also a really good build and buy.
I can't find that one. I'm gonna have to go on Bricklink.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I do not have that one yet.
I'm gonna have to go, guys, but I'll show you what I was doing today. So I was looking for the main characters of the Winter Soldier, or Falcon and Winter Soldier. So obviously Falcon, Winter Soldier. I have to change his hair. Agent 13, spoiler alert, and obviously then Captain America is the other guy. And yeah, so that is what I was. Oh yeah, and I saved. I always say saved when I take minifigures out of boxes. So I saved the Scarlet Witch.
Okay. Oh, show us the Scarlet Witch one again, Si.
Wonder.
Nice car you got there, Si.
Nice.
Nice car. I like it.
Now that's very cool. Nice. Yeah.
Awesome. And did you see those, Greg? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of that one in the middle?
Jasper.
Very nice.
Sam Wilson.
He's the what?
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson. What did you think of this week's episode?
Much better than last week's. It was really.
Have you guys been watching Invincible?
No.
Dude. Oh man, you gotta watch Invincible, man. That's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, good car building there, Si. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Good luck in car.
Bye, Si.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.
See you later.
Si, take care. Give our love to Lorraine and your family.
We'll do, and you guys as well. Say hello to your families too. Peace out.
Will do.
Love you, Si.
So,
Right, so
snap
as
the
one
grid.
goes, one comes in.
I don't want to talk to my family.
Now, this guy is new to the channel, folks. He's into bricks, and he happens to have a beard.
There
So
it
his
is.
name is, of course, the Bearded Brick. Hello, mate.
Sweet.
Hey,
What's
what's up,
going
bro?
on,
What's
What's
up?
up?
That is a big desk. That is a very big desk you've got.
It
It's,
is.
Can you hear us?
It's massive.
it's unneeded.
Now, there's a guy that looks like, I get the impression that he's going to make a lot of mess. So he's got
A lot of space.
I see you got the Aston Martin there.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I told you when you said something about having a car, I was like, I'm gonna run to Target real quick and I'm gonna buy a couple of the small Speed Champion sets. And I went and I looked and I was like, man, I've been putting this thing off for I don't know how long, and I'm gonna regret if I don't buy it. So I just bought it.
Nice. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's good, man. Well, you do. We've basically we've got a 007 already, so we're going to make you Bearded Bricks. We're going to make you 00 or 0014, I think you'll be.
Yeah.
There you go.
Also,
That is a
Snap
great
to
build,
Grid
though.
Bricks has a good comment right there for you, Hive.
What's that?
Snap
Where you
Bricks.
at, Snap?
A lamp.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the Lamborghini. That is perfect, Snap. That is perfect.
Nice one, Snap. Nice one. Give me that. Lamborghini.
God, I can't believe I never thought of that either. I mean, I've been using it as a lamp table for, God, almost a year now.
Oh.
Smooth.
Yeah, do you not like take it out much and play with it at all?
Excuse me.
Or is it bring bad memories back to you when you do it? Hive, when you're messing around with it, do you literally build it and then you put it up on the shelf and said, right, I don't want nothing else to do with you?
Yeah, I built it, and then I was gonna put it on the shelf, and it was like, no, I'm too wide for that shelf. So then I had to go buy a bigger shelf. So yeah, the Lamborghini cost me even more once I built it.
Dang.
And then I put it on the shelf, and then I put the lamp on top of it, and that's where it's been ever since. I mean, you know, it's really cool. The doors open the way they do. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
That set is just so expensive.
I actually kind of wanted to take a picture of like the wheels taken off and sitting on cinder blocks.
There you go.
I was like, "This is the perfect car to do that with."
I tell you what, though, I bet you'd get some money for those wheels as well.
Dude, probably,
What's
man.
those gold wheels go for?
Dude, the damn box sells for a few dollars.
Oh,
I mean, it's
Are you
one of
gonna
the
sell the
best.
box?
It's one of the best boxes Lego's ever made. I ain't gonna lie. Because I don't know if you all have gotten a good look at that thing, man, but because I got it right here actually. And for starters, it's heavy as crap for a box. It is really heavy. But the thing that blows my mind about it is it's got these lines on it to make it look like the hood of the car. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's the hood or the back. Actually, it's the back. But it looks three-dimensional. But it's not. It's like flat. But the way they designed it, they made it look like it actually, you know, it's three-dimensional like that. But then, of course, you know, it's got the brake lights and stuff on the back of the exhaust. Then, and like, of course, you know, it's got like the picture and everything on the back. But another really cool thing about it, and I don't know why, like Lego is so weird how some things they really suck at, and then other things they're really awesome at. So inside the box,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but like there's writing in there, and it's in Italian, and it's like written in cursive.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then of course the box itself, the way they had it all separated and everything was really, really cool. The way they designed that. I mean, it's just a really, really awesome box. So I thought about selling it.
You should.
I should.
I'm not a fan of keeping boxes.
I mean, I know.
I'm
There's people
slowly
that
throwing
do.
the smaller ones away now.
I
But
started
some of
some
them are.
pictures on our Instagram a while ago. I posted a picture of me or a video of me burning a bunch of just random Lego boxes that we didn't need, and everyone was like, "What are you doing?"
The thing is,
Taking out the trash.
so like I'm now forcing myself to throw more and more boxes away. Like the smaller ones, no problem. Then like the more medium-sized ones, I'm starting to do without more of an issue. But when you come across like that Lambo box or like the Ninjago City Gardens or you know some of these other ones, man, like they're almost like pieces of art. And I don't know if I could throw them away.
Speaking of
Well,
that,
I
I have a confession. I say I throw my boxes away, but I haven't thrown the NES box away yet.
That's probably a pretty box too.
Yeah, it's a confession.
Confession.
So the
feel
boxes,
dirty.
like
Especially
I've kept all the UCS boxes. Like, I don't see a point in getting rid of those. But if it's a small, like anything smaller, I've got Ninjago Gardens. No, I threw Gardens away. The only ones I have besides UCS left are the Batmobile and Batwing.
Oh, those are, yeah, see?
I mean, you know, honestly, it seems ridiculous to keep the boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, all right, look, how in the world can I complain about having space if I'm keeping all these boxes?
You sound like my wife.
Well, now granted, to be fair, most of these boxes are underneath tables and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's not like, well, except for like my backlog right here, but that's a different story. But yeah, it seems ridiculous to keep them. And I know, and I remember Claire was bringing up some really good points about all that as well. Is it more? Is keeping the boxes part of? And look, nobody get triggered when I say this, but part of the addiction disease that we seem to have with Lego. You know what I mean?
What? I would say so.
Sorry.
Well, look, but like collecting Lego, that addiction to collecting Lego is one thing. Okay.
I like how you don't get triggered in there.
Oh, I wanted to make sure because I know how we're all feeling about it, man. Like, what are you talking about, man? I don't have no addiction. I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. But yeah, so collecting Lego parts one thing, but then like, yeah, why am I keeping all of these boxes?
In case you ever want to sell them.
Well, that's what I told Mrs. Hive.
That's what I
said, because what I did was, for the longest time, up until basically a few months ago, I would build a set, and then all those extra pieces I would throw in the box, and I would throw the manual in the box, the instruction booklet, and then I would keep it. And I always told Mrs. Hive, like, if something ever happened to me, that's an easy way for her to get everything together to sell or get rid of or whatever. You know what I mean?
Great.
Which is true, but I feel like I was using it more as an excuse of why I'm just keeping all these boxes and everything around. You know what I mean?
It's funny how in my family and my friends and everything, how much I call it the addiction has like changed. Like, so a year ago, if we went into a store, my wife would know that we might go to a Lego section, but she would it would be like one of the last ones. Now, as soon as we go to the store, the first thing we do is go to the Lego section, and she's okay with it. Like, she's hunting the sets with me now too that are harder to find and stuff like that. My mom is the same way. My mom's like, I went to Target today. Do you want anything?
Yeah, I mean, my wife and I got to the point where, because she doesn't collect Lego, you know what I mean? So when we go to like Walmart or something like that, she's like, okay. She's like, I'll be in the grocery area when you're done. She's like, I don't even say anything. She just knows I'm going there.
I actually thought about texting you the other, I think it was Thursday night, Wednesday night. So I went to the mall. My wife wanted to go get her ring and stuff cleaned, and there was a couple places that she had some gift cards to that she wanted to go. And I went into FYE. They had just put out all these pop figures, and they had all the icons like lined down the wall.
See, did you know that? I can't remember if we talked about that. That's what Mrs. Hive is starting to get into. So I ordered her Sprout and the Jolly Green Giant. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Salt Girl. You know what I'm talking about with the umbrella, I think?
Yeah, the Morton Salt.
Yes, and that one.
Molten Salt, as in MALDON.
No, that was MORT, wasn't it?
Yeah,
MORT.
Yeah. Oh, it must be a different mate. Cool. Okay.
Well, that's the crazy thing. And this is interesting. We talk about addiction, right? So Mrs. Hive is a very like straight as an arrow kind of person, you know what I mean? Like, she don't dilly-dally with a lot of stuff, you know? She has things that she likes, but like, for instance, with Pops, she bought one Wonder Woman Pop like a couple years ago. Actually, she bought, out of all of us, she bought the first Pop. Her first Pop was BB-8. We bought it at Baltimore Comic-Con. And then she started collecting some Wonder Woman Pops, but she was very specific on which ones she wanted. She wouldn't just get any Wonder Woman Pop. And then she started getting more and more. And now she's got like 3 shelves of Wonder Woman Pops. And now she's like going after like icons. And I'm pretty sure she's going to start tackling Disney ones soon. Fun. Because I could see it, you know, like she's getting into them more and more now.
My wife,
my
wife is actually getting like, so the Lego sets like the Easter Bunny, the bear, and like the Carrot House and all the other stuff. all the freebies we're getting, all the small sets every time I go to Lego store. She's actually getting them, and she's wanting, like, she's been putting them together, not me. And one of her favorite shows growing up that she still likes is Winnie the Pooh. And I bought the Winnie the Pooh set, and I think she's actually going to do a stream on my channel, like a live stream where she puts it together.
Oh,
sweet.
Nice.
So she's slowly dabbing into it, but she still doesn't fully like understand why I do it.
Well, yeah, as far as the Lego goes, like Mrs. Hive, it's crazy because she admires and respects him. And like some of the stuff, like, you know, like my city and forest, like it blows her away, you know what I mean? But she doesn't like building them, which is weird because she loves building puzzles. But she loves sorting them. And I can't stand sorting them. But for her, it's like therapy for some reason. Like,
yeah, probably because like you said, she likes puzzles.
Yeah, and it's, you know, because like she's like OCD as well. So like doing that, I think, you know,
it's calming.
It's calming, yeah. Whereas I'm like, I want to like pull my hair out. I can't. I hate sorting so much. Like I hate it more than I hate the dumb stuff Lego does. And I've made rant videos about that stuff.
That's a deep hatred right there.
But I can't rant about sorting because I don't have to do it.
True.
Like it's not like somebody's forcing me to sort. I mean, nobody's forcing me to buy Lego except for Lego because, you know, I'm addicted and it's their fault.
It's their fault, exactly.
I blame it all on Lego.
The marketing.
Your marketing is too damn good, Lego. These Lego prices are too damn high.
But you'll pay them anyways.
I'm going to pay them anyways.
Yeah. Pull your wallet out. How am I going to afford this? Charge it.
I mean, you know, that's like it was easy in the beginning because all I collected was Star Wars, you know, and now I'm like, all right, I'm good. And then like 2 weeks later, Lego's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my god,
you said you're good, are you?
And then like then 3 days later, I'm like, I hate you, Lego.
Yeah,
I hate you so much.
The Star Wars.
And I'm like, wait, I love you.
How they drag you in, but now, like with all these Marvel sets they're coming out with this year that are like for adults, it's like, well, here we go down the rabbit hole again.
Yep.
I know. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you, Lego?
Star Wars is the.
You take my money.
Well, and also, even though I know we hear rumors and we hear things, and sometimes we see leak stuff, which they try to fight tooth and nail. But I'm like, Lego, why would you not officially tell me this very expensive Lego set's coming out in like 2 weeks? Like, you're not giving me any time to plan for it, man. And you know it's gonna, and you know it's gonna sell out. Doggone it.
Whose side are you on, Lego?
I know, man.
They want you to impulse buy. Don't even think about it. Don't even think smart about how you buy it. Just buy it now and then build it and regret it later.
I mean, I was thinking about actually calling Lego. I mean, I'm supposed to be their customer service I'd be talking to, but I was going to tell them, be like, look, I'm getting really exhausted complaining about you guys, and I really need you guys to, like, fix that.
Could you do better?
Yes, hashtag do better. Like, it's exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why you said that to me, Corey. Corey just sent me some pictures of what he's building during the stream.
Oh, sweet.
And I was like, because what I do on a Friday on London Calling, I say to people, so send me pictures and I'll show you pictures of it. Like, I'll show you the pictures of. Well, when are you doing that now? It's weird. I really think of this Mustang. Ninja, did you get this when you built your yours? I've got this and it doesn't lay down flat.
There's like a feature for it, I think, because it raises up in the back.
Lower it down.
Yeah, once you get finished, you'll see. Because you like raise the back wheels up.
Oh,
it's like the suspension.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I think I like that version better.
With the back wheels.
Yeah.
Or like the back
and the engine sticking out and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I got to do a little family time today.
Thanks for hanging with us,
I
Chef.
thought we were family, Chef.
Nice to meet you.
Well, thanks for having us. Nice to meet you too. B, I'll be back for your stream later.
All right, brother.
See you
All
later.
right, Chef. Take care, man. Good to see you.
See you in
coming
a
up.
little bit.
You guys have a great day.
You
Thank
too,
you.
brother.
All the best.
I tell you, I'm getting sick and tired of looking at Technic parts. They tease me with a little bit of brick building, but then it's straight back to Technic building.
Straight back to pins and holes.
Oh yeah. That when you're building the chassis to that, it's like a bridge you're building.
Oh, okay.
Like a bridge.
Yeah, that does go with that build, that song.
Sorry, I was kind of singing to myself.
Oh no, it's all right. I heard.
Yeah. Oh. How was it? Was it in key or was it out of key?
It was all right.
Thank you.
It was all right, man. I mean, it wasn't no B-fab, but it was good.
No one can beat that.
I'm always saying how B-fab has like an angelic singing voice.
You can imagine him in a choir.
I, however, do not. I sound like Barry White when I sing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, some people
Maybe
like
a little
that.
Isaac Hayes. I just got that deep voice, you know.
I honestly cannot get this on properly. This is weird, right? Nibs, you've built this. Help me out here, guys. Help me out here. Right? So look, I got that there. I'm pretty certain that this is constructed correctly. Okay? And through here, you got this shaft that goes there. It sticks out there. Yeah. Shaft! But when it goes down, it doesn't go down flat. Right? So, and then apparently the next step is to interlock it with that. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't reach.
See, I haven't built this. I built this a long time ago, so.
Long time.
Maybe they'll add a gear later on in the build.
Let me see.
I don't know. Yeah, the next phase, by the looks of it, is I don't know. Maybe I'll look at the manual. So I'm looking at the digital.
I was like, I thought for a second you were gonna say you've just been building it, you know,
Blind.
just blind.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you're doing a really good job so far. Because I don't know how you do that.
I'm just blagging it.
We did that the other week with those Harry Potter books. We were like, let's just do the box and see if we could build it with no instructions.
How'd you
It
do?
was, the two of them we pretty much nailed. One of them, the one that I had, which we come to find out is like the hardest one. I had so many pieces left off.
So it should the back wheel should be flush. You're right. So something must be wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong in my construction. It's got to be this part, surely.
I'm missing Technic pins. Fun.
That is unsatisfactory, Lego.
This is kind of like the mechanism I was telling you about right here on the under. You can't really see it.
Oh, I think I've worked it out.
Holy crap. Elastic bands? What's going on?
You got elastic bands in your set. They're expensive, man.
Okay.
Building like the
Let's see if I have an extra Technic pin sitting around.
Okay, I'm working on it, Bricky TY. I've just spotted where I've gone wrong. User error. User error, guys. It's what it is. It's if I make it bigger, said the actress to the bishop. This here, I made a mistake. Believe it or not, folks, being a Lego YouTuber, you can make mistakes, honest. But I pull that off. And then what you do is you pop it in there.
Oh,
there we go.
see.
And then you pop that back on again. And that means that this part here protrudes less. Protruded too much, and I couldn't get it lower. Which, believe me, folks, has never been an issue.
Oh, hey, I wanted to tell Magic, is it Magic Koopa?
Magic Koopa!
Dude, I love your picture. That is great.
Do you know what? That's it. It's almost how I imagine Solo Brick Builder looks when he goes for a night out on the town. He puts his Fonzie leather jacket on and puts his Mandalorian helmet on, walks into the pub, and goes, hey.
Also, hi to Sir Bricks, A&A Hobbies, Backstage Pass, and MIDI Bricks. And Bricky, what's happening?
Yo.
Now, normally speaking, I'd show people the pictures of what they've sent me. That A&A, I will show people this picture you've sent me. And the reason I'm not showing any pictures today, folks, is because one, I don't normally do it on a transatlantic live stream, and secondly, I'm using my iPad for the instructions.
Oh,
this is the Zane Mino, I think it's called.
Zane's Mino creature.
That's the one. Thank you very much. It's good to have someone on here that knows his Ninjago.
Maybe.
I got this as well. There we go.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Corey. Very cool. Someone else just sent me something.
I debated picking up that set, but I was like, nah, I want to try and save money last year, so I went for the cheaper option.
I do like these pictures, folks. These are my favorite. So please, anyone who wants to send me pictures, send them to me on Friday for London Calling. That's when I like them. But I will show this one. This is the lovely Eileen Park. Thank you, Eileen, for sending this picture in as well. That is Eileen with Winnie the Pooh and our stream in the background.
Nice.
I like that. They're my favourite pictures, those are. Thank you, Eileen. Do us a favour, folks, because you're making me work hard on this stream. Do us a favour, give us a thumbs up. And you know what? All the peeps that you are seeing in the panel, or at least you will do once I make myself solo again, check out their channels as well, folks. All the peeps' channels you'll find in the description below. So do us a favour, folks, do that. I'm going to grab a coffee in a minute. Also, as well, folks, tell me what you're building out there as well. And then also as well, A&A, Corey, tell me, do you like that build? Is it a good one? Because I've actually got, I tell you what, I got that 50% discount a few weeks ago. And it was blooming marvellous.
So Greg, I don't know if I told you, I think I'm going to do a raffle for some sets that kind of like what Bricks Toys did.
Dude, I watched Doc Samson's video of that.
I know, that's what made me want to do it. It was so suspenseful and fun. I was like, I want to do that.
How much?
And I was like, I got some really cool sets, man. I could raffle off.
How much for a ticket?
I don't know. I thought the thing is, though,
I'm going to do it.
It wasn't Corey's stream, was it? I think it was Brick Toys' stream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Corey, what made me laugh is that Brick Toys says, "Yeah, we're giving this away. We're giving away this prize," and Corey was like, "No, this is the raffle." I was like, "Yeah, Corey's making a point here," and he was right. He was dead right.
He shaved his eyebrow off as well.
Sorry, mate.
Corey shaved his eyebrow off.
He did.
Yep.
Why?
That's what all Bricks Count was trying to get Sans to do for money.
Yeah.
But Sans was like, "How about I just shave my head? He'd rather shave his head than the eyebrow."
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If I was to shave my eyebrow, I'd have to do my right eyebrow because my left eyebrow is my Roger Moore eyebrow.
Dude, you give me money, man. I'll do it. I'll do it Vanilla Ice style, man. I'll do like the 3 lines through it.
I feel like when you do something like that, like you would have to, every time you talk to someone, you have to explain to yourself, like, yeah,
dude, every time I walk up with somebody, they say something or like ask me, I'm going to be like, well, stop, hesitate, and listen. Go to the whole thing, man. Yep.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I was gonna say not till Sunday.
It'll work.
Yeah, I know.
You'd be like, Hive is back.
I thought he was going to start singing the Joseph and his amazing Technicolor jacket.
No, the ejector seat came prematurely and it scared the crap out of him.
Oh,
all right. You don't normally have them sort of issues, do you, mate?
Sometimes. I do drink a lot of wine. So.
The pressure is on.
More tea, Vicar. Oh, I missed the stud for crying out loud.
I heard you talk about it a little bit right before I joined Brick Hive. What did you think about Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched a bit of last night's one. It looked better than the last one.
I think Mrs. Hive and I are going to start on it tonight. Did you fix it, Greg?
Yeah, look, there we go. Poetry in motion, girls and boys. Poetry in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, folks, if that isn't worth a thumbs up, I don't know what ain't. And look, I'll even give it one more 12 for you. Look at that. You can check out the muscles on the arms as well.
Usually you got to pay extra for the extra twirl, so
this is it, folks.
Take advantage of that.
This is the live stream, right, that keeps on giving. Right, talking of which, I've just heard coffee has arrived. For my beautiful wife.
Coffee.
Coffee sounds amazing right now.
Coffee is very amazing.
Coffee's
As a matter of fact, I'm going to have some right now.
Speaking of
coffee makes the world go around, the world go around.
Every time you stream Hive and I see you have Dunkin' Donuts, it makes me a little jealous. There's not a Dunkin' Donuts near me.
Dude, I have one literally 3 minutes away.
Wow.
I can't tell you how many times I've literally gotten one half an hour before the stream.
I phoned you before you started streaming, and he's been buying coffee.
I know, right? That one time, you messaged, you called me or whatever, and I was like, "Hey, I'm getting ready to pull up to the drive-thru.
I need my coffee, man." Oh, sweet mayhem! That is good coffee. Right.
Yeah, usually the first sip is the best.
I brought something else in as well. I can't see where I put it. Oh, there they are. Chocolate as well. Always got to have chocolate, folks. Actually, everyone out there in Chatland, the chirpy Chatland, tell me, what do you eat when you're building Lego? I like buttons for some reason. Don't know why.
I say like jelly beans, something like that.
That's usually probably optimal. You're not going to get messy with jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if I try and eat I usually make a mess if I'm eating and building Lego.
Yeah, I normally take down a rack of ribs while I'm building Lego.
There you go.
Because then I'll try and put something together and it won't go together. I'm like, what the heck, man? Then I find a sesame seed in there. I'm like, well, that's what's holding it up. Okay.
Hey, now, Mr. Bearded Bricks, Mr. BB. Well, do we always have to call you by your superhero name, or have you got a normal name?
My real name is Richard.
A
lot of Richards
and Richard. I like that.
A lot of Richards and Riches and Ricks.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Richard. I like a Richard. So, Richard, show us. I don't normally say this to all the men, but show us your shirt.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's a nice Marvel shirt, man.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't like how it's more of the old school one with all the old school characters.
No, I like it, mate. Well, that's the thing. Look at my my coffee. Sorry, if I need to pull it out again. But here we go. Look, let me show you this. I think you'll like this. Here we go, folks. That's my coffee cup.
Nice.
Traditional 70s ones. Try not to spill coffee over myself here. Look at that. I mean, you look at the artwork there, it looks bloody terrible, really, in some respects, but you like it because you know it's from the 70s. You can appreciate it.
Exactly. You respect it, right?
Yeah, man. Mama's Lego has just given me an almighty $5 Canadian.
Oh, well, that's something else that we were discussing last night when we were talking about me having this raffle is how do I do it? Because $2 for Greg money, me money, and we'll say Mama Lego money is 3 different $2.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I decided, I was like, you know what? It's not too huge of a difference. So I think I'm just gonna because at first I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do the math for everybody and like do the currency, and I'm like, no, that's just too much. Besides, it'll probably be even out.
I mean, the pound's very strong at the moment. We've got one of the strongest financial, I don't know, 100 cents to a pound going at the moment. We're doing very well.
That's good.
But to be honest, Hive, me personally, if you was doing a raffle and you said it's 5 something or $2, £2,
right,
I'd just go with that. And then all I'd be saying to you is I would definitely do a lot of strong marketing for the UK, because in a nutshell, you'd get more money. Thank you, Mama.
Well, and so I thought that the reason I decided to, because at first I was thinking about doing an auction, but the reason I decided to do the raffle, because one, Bricks Toys did it and it was really fun looking, but two, it's good for both parties. Like, I'll probably make more money off it that way, but you could win, this hidden side bus set for $5 or something. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's a good.
And I would pay for the shipping. You know. So that's why I decided to do it.
When it comes to the currency difference, though, how much are you actually going to look like? Let's say somebody put $10 English or $10 pounds. How much are you actually losing through the currency?
Well, with the pounds, I'd actually probably gain a little bit of money. And that's part of the reason why I decided it doesn't matter, because I think between different people in different parts around the world, I think it'll mostly kind of even out. But I don't know. It's an interesting topic, and it's nothing to take too seriously. But a couple people did bring it up last night. How, I mean, ultimately, it's not fair unless everybody does the currency part. You know what I mean? Because this person might be essentially paying, you know, and it's by cents. They could be paying something 30 cents cheaper for their ticket. You know what I mean, or something. But like I said, it's just too much math to do for too many people.
What I would worry about more than that is the shipping it.
Well, that's why I haven't done anything yet. I need to figure out how much I'm going to do the raffle tickets and stuff for, because it does have to work that out. Yeah,
but that's how it works out then. Basically, the further away people are from you, essentially, the more they pay for the ticket. However, that evens out them. That's the way I see it.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'll do them, because at first I was going to do like a bundle, because I picked out 5 sets. Raffle, maybe 6, because I might do the ice skating rink gift with purchase too. But yeah, I decided at first I was thinking about just bundling them all together and like making like an expensive raffle ticket. You know what I mean? But then I was like, nah, that's too much. So I decided to break them all. I'll do them individually, and that way you could decide what you want to put in for. Like, you might not want that hidden side set. You might want the Black Widow set, or like the Charles Dickens set or something instead, or Amelia Earhart. You know what I mean? So that way you have a chance to get what you might want. So
I tell you what I did sell, and I've never sold anything so quick on eBay ever. And that is, or was, I should say, the classic space coin.
Oh,
you sold it before you got it?
I said, oh, yeah. Basically, I put it as
that reminds me.
Pre-order. Yeah, I hope mine don't turn up like yours one does.
Well, so that's funny you should say that, because last night, for whatever reason, I think he wants it for a sign. He's going to make a sign for his city that he's working on. But Sands wants this coin, my scratched one that I'm going to sell.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I was talking last night. I wasn't sure how much to sell it for because it's scratched, right? So he really wants it. So I told him, I was like, I'll make you a deal. I was like, if you can get BFAB to send me my Darth Vader bust, I was like, I will send this to you for free.
That's a good deal.
Along with something else because of the achievement you just pulled off.
Yeah, $100.
Well, no, that's a little too much, Greg. Okay. I don't know. I was just gonna pick something else to send to him. You know what I mean? But because that's an extremely big achievement. Mini doll, dude. He would literally mail that back to me with crap in it.
Yeah.
But that was the deal. I told him, I was like, if you can do that, man, I was like, I'll send it to you for free.
I will say though, that is a good idea because that's what I did in my city.
Well, I feel like if anybody could get BFAB to do that, it would be Sans.
Oh, that part too, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, right? Because I'm not interested in those coins at all, but I got them because I know people out there want them, and I ordered it. Yeah, basically the fact that I even ordered it was a miracle because I happened to be just browsing on the Lego.com website, and I thought, I'll get some VIP points. I'll order something quick, and then as I was in there, I was like, that's weird. The space coin's on there. What's that doing there? So I just ordered my stuff. And the next thing I know, everyone's going nuts saying, oh, it's available now. And I was like, I thought it'd been available for a while sort of thing. So anyway, ordered it, got the confirmation. I thought, well, I might as well put it on eBay then. I thought people were selling it for 90 quid on eBay, which is ridiculous. So I thought, well, I'm going to, under all that lot, make a decent profit on it, which all, in case anyone wonders, folks, the proceeds all goes back into the channel. It really does. And I'm not joking. Before I actually got the confirmation from eBay to say it was posted, I'd sold it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, by the way, that's funny. Snap. I see he said I should do Bitcoin. But have you seen what these things are going for on eBay and stuff?
Crazy prices.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I was like, you know what? I might actually, because I've got 4 of the coins now. I just got to get the 5th one. I might actually sell this thing, man, with all 5 of those coins.
Oh, yeah. I'm not joking, Hive. That would be worth a fortune.
Because I just snatched it up right in the beginning. Because I knew those things were going to go crazy.
I feel like that's really all they're good for, honestly.
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't necessarily want to, because as a Lego collector, it's a really cool thing to have. You know what I mean? And it's not like it's not official Lego or anything.
I got no interest in it at all. I absolutely 100% no. I literally got it because of how much they go for on eBay, and I thought, well, I want to invest into my channel. So the thing is, you pay for them via a £5 worth of VIP points, which you don't even get, which are free anyway. So the whole thing's free. It's like free money. So basically, folks, to make sure that I got the coin in good time, I ordered something because that's the way you got to do it. They don't actually post it to you.
Yeah,
ordering something, which is weird.
Yeah, that's weak.
And what I ordered the Surfer's Hut, and what else did I? Oh, I tell you what I got as well, which I didn't even know. It only just come out. Is that cheap little set from Spider-Man with the Venom sort of Porky Pig looking character.
Spider-Ham.
Yeah, I got that. I was like, fantastic. I'll review that when I get it, I tell you.
Peter Porker.
Yeah, people. So I had no idea that had just come out that day, and it had. Oh, it looks like we got a lorry. We've got a monster truck on the go here, folks.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't realize I had the suspension like that, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ninja, give us a review of it.
So it's red. It's got wheels, and it rolls.
You are a master reviewer, Ninja.
You've been watching Jang, haven't you?
A little bit. I've been doing some research.
Love it.
No, I like
it's red and it rolls.
It looks big. It looks bigger than the Spider-Man monster truck I just got.
I like the little suspension.
I like that, Hive. I'm going to wait for that discount and I'll buy that.
It's cool, man. It's a cool truck, dude. I just wish they would have made it a villain truck. But, that's, because like it's interesting when I brought that up. People are like, it's targeted for kids. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make a difference, man. They can still make it a villain truck.
They're all targeted towards.
Like, think about it. You got these villains. And you got Spider-Man.
They also give a truck to a superhero who doesn't need a truck.
Yeah, I know. I got tons of Spider-Man vehicles. I don't know what to do with. I think about having a Spider-Man vehicle sale or something. Like, some of the vehicles don't even make sense. They're like some weird-looking four-wheeler type thing.
Yeah,
it's not even a real vehicle. So I'm like, what? But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like, Lego. Those villains need something to get away from Spider-Man in.
Exactly. The villains need to get away.
Can you imagine if you're a villain, you turn around and Spider-Man's driving a monster truck behind you? You're like, what? Why is he driving a mustard truck? Oh, so he could just run us over with it. Okay.
Yeah, he must have had a late night streaming with Hive. That's why he needs to be in his
He's too tired to be swinging around, man.
He can't be bothered.
Oh yeah, this is my sidecar for the build.
Oh,
for the stream.
You forgot your sidecar?
Oh, show us the well, hello. What's this one?
Another one from Hive.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what this is though.
What? Where did that come from? That one? I've never seen that before in my life.
I don't know either, honestly.
It was just in you know, one of my big bin full of Lego, and I was like, you know what? Ninja would probably like this more than me. I was like, maybe he'll modify it or something.
I like it. I bought a couple of little Technic cars recently. The pullback ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it's a cool little Technic car. I like the sticker on it.
Oh yeah, the stickers are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Give us a little review of that one, please, Ninja.
Well, this one is blue. Still has wheels. But this one's Technic, so it's not so cool. Dang. Yeah.
Oh wait, did I give it to you because it was Technic? Did I say get it out of here?
Like, I ain't never no Technic in my house.
You know what? I was gonna say, because I have a little video coming out about it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say something like that, so I'm gonna say it now since you said it first.
You should totally say it, man.
Yeah, you said it. At first, I was like, man, what if he gets upset? What if he's like, oh, really?
Man,
I wouldn't have sent it to you if you thought it was trash.
No, Ninja. I sent it to you because I think it's trash.
Exactly. I knew it. See, I knew it.
So I'm kicking myself for the past 5 minutes because I was thinking, okay, why is the gears so, well, I say gears, but like this little section at the back here, you know, it's turning perfectly now, but I had to put the Technic pin through a specific area and I just wasn't figuring that out. And then these little pieces at the back, I don't know what color, they're kind of like a bluish color. I misplaced them, and that's where the missing Technic pins were because I put Technic pins where I didn't need to have Technic pins on.
Yeah, so TMOG also be very careful when you start working on the gearbox. Look, I'm just telling you from experience. I got the whole Batmobile finished and my Gatling guns wouldn't pop out. And I had to rip the whole hood off. And you see how big that hood is for that Batmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just, you know, just be careful. No pressure.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Honestly. And Hive was going like this. He goes, I'm sure if I do this, the guns are meant to come up. Nah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I really wanted to force feed that.
That was the beginning. That was the beginning of the nightmare that is, of course, Technic.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is bag one done.
Nice.
That's something to do with the ejector seat or something. There's a gear stick of some description. And
the way that this ejector seat works is really cool, though.
And a floppy bit.
I think they have a pill for that.
I'm going to have to shoot now, Greg, because
Okay, mate.
I've got to go and have some dinner and stuff. Thanks for having me on, by the way.
I did, don't worry.
I'm gonna do a quick plug, by the way.
Oh, go for it.
If you haven't already checked out mine and Boom Bricks' Lego idea, the Monster Coach, please do.
It's a really good set, folks. It's a fantastic Lego ideas set.
Oh yeah, the show the monsters. I saw that. So, that looks great.
Yes, it's a crate car, so it's quite apt, you know.
Okay.
No, it's very cool.
And I could see Lego making that too.
I hope so.
Yeah, I could totally see them making that, dude.
They probably would until they saw that I was involved with it. And they were like, no.
Who built that?
It's him.
No, definitely not. Hold on. Before you go, have you got like 2 minutes? We can plug it a bit more. I can show people the picture of it. Folks, hold the door open. Here we go. Let me just see if I can share this. Because I was going to do a video on it, and then I thought, well, it'd be better actually if we just sort of talk it. If you talk it. So let me just share.
I'll move my camera up.
Yeah, move it up so we can see your face. There we go. Oh God, it's scary. There we go. Can you see that? Can we see that?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I love the back. love the back.
There we go.
I mean, the whole thing looks good, but I just love how that back is like that. It just.
So tell us a little bit about this then.
So I don't know. The Monsters was what, 60s, 70s, was it? I'm guessing.
I think 60s, but I get that mixed up with the Addams Family. Yeah,
but they replayed it a lot, and I know that they're going to remake it. So it's going to be coming out again soon. And this is the coach. This is their car, one of their cars, because he had a coffin for the vampire. I know that. And it's a bit of like a souped-up hot rod version of a hearse, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is their little car. It's created car size, so it's the same size as an Ecto 1 kind of scale.
Oh, wow.
The new Ecto 1. So similar to what we're all building, really.
It's really
It
cool.
reminds me a lot also of the Monster car that they made. I picked that up not too long ago, used.
Oh, I like the license.
That looks good.
Yes.
Yeah, I love how they got your gold pieces in there, man. It really highlights everything.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll include those, sadly, though, would they? But
yeah, they'll probably be like pearl gold if they did. Huh?
But it's on. Last time I checked, it was on 540 after a week, so it's moving along.
Yeah,
it's doing all right.
Nice.
That license plate though, fresh.
Yeah, so if you can check it out, just go onto ideas, type in Coach KOACH, and it'll come up.
Very cool, my friend. Very cool.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, cool. Thanks for coming, Cabbage. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, and, sorry about the technical problems. I just resorted to using my phone, which is sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It worked better.
Anyway, good to see you. And take care. Good luck with the Lego ideas, my friend. And Cabbage, if you want to, please do, if you can, pop the link to the Lego ideas in the chat for us, mate.
Yeah, I will do. Cool. Thanks, Greg.
All right, no worries, mate. Take care. Good luck with that. And
yeah, have a great Easter, guys.
Yeah, take care.
Bye, Cabbage.
All the best.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, that was cool to see it.
Yeah, man.
That is this is like the perfect description of a transatlantic stream because Cabbage just left to eat dinner and I have to leave to make breakfast.
Oh, see, there we go, see. That's why.
Yeah, because it's only like it's barely 9 o'clock where you're at, huh?
Yeah, it just turned 9 right now.
Wow.
Wow.
I know.
But-
that is a good way to describe it. You're right. Ninja.
Right. Perfect description. But I appreciate it, Greg.
You're welcome.
Chilling on the transatlantic. And
Good to see you, dude. Bye, my friend.
Man.
Take care.
I'm glad you can make it, Ninja.
Ninja, is there anything coming up on your channel in the next week or so?
Yeah, man. You want to plug anything or?
oh man. I mean, I got that little Hive haul video. I got that coming. And I got another city update coming.
When's the next Cali Brick podcast going to be on your channel?
And that's coming Friday.
Right on.
It's coming up Friday.
Excellent.
So yeah, other than that, I think just I'll pop in random live streams, ninja style.
Ninja style.
You know what I'm saying? But
Good to see you, man.
And then I'll try to pop back into when you're doing your stream too, Hive.
All right, man. Yeah, if you can make it, right on.
Yeah, bye.
Sweet.
Hopefully.
All right, take care, dude. Have a good one. Lovely to
All
see
right,
you
guys.
Later, brother.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. It was lovely to see you. Cabbage says, thanks for having me. And there's the link, folks, to his brilliant, and I mean it is brilliant, Lego idea set. It really is awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out, folks. Good to see you, mate.
Very cool.
Right. Okay. Let's see if I can get bag 2 done now. How you getting on with your build, Hive?
All right. Just looking for some pieces. But, got that used set, so stuff isn't exactly where you would think it would be.
No, I guess not. I don't think the bags for those ones are actually even numbered anyway, are they?
You know what? I know they're not for like Creator 3-in-1s, but I'm not 100% sure if it was for the Beetle or not. I mean, I guess that'd be a Chef question because he's got the sealed version.
Yeah, I don't think the VW van. I don't think that will have numbered bags in it.
I mean, it would seem weird that they wouldn't, but again, you know, I could see Lego doing something dumb like that.
It's been around for a long while though.
Huh.
Bearded Brick. He's a long way away, isn't he? I keep looking at him thinking, I mean, he's got a big table there. He must get set. You normally do yours with another geezer, don't you?
Do what?
Do you do your Bearded Bricks? Do you ever do your stream with someone else? 'Cause I feel like there's normally someone else with you.
The only yeah. I have another guy that one of my buddies live streams with me every Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Other than that, it's normally just me.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Well, you're getting well ahead there. You must be up to bag 2 now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on bag 2.
Sweet, man. That's looking really, really good.
The way they do the ejector seat in this thing is like it's got some power to it.
Yeah, man. Looking good. We got a super cucumber in the chat. That's a very interesting name. Lego video game. There we go. Anyway, how you doing, Super Cucumber? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And,
hello, Super Cucumber.
What's going on?
And Lego Madness, what's up? I see you up there too.
Yeah, Lego Madness is always around. He's a good lad. You building anything today, Lego Madness? And anyone else tuning in, let us know what you're up to today as well. TMOG, how you getting on with the old Batmobile?
It's coming along. I've had a few moments from like, what? And then I'm like, oh, I was just me being blind and stupid.
Yeah, Technic's definitely one of those things that if you mess something up and don't catch it fast enough, it's a real pain.
Yeah, that's what I've been warned. And like, I built the UCS Millennium Falcon, and I feel like I did fine on this, but I don't know why I'm messing up on this one.
Because it's Technic, man. It's the thing about Technic that I had a hard time with is because it's the one thing I always give up for Technic is it's strong.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about, man, the strength of a Technic set is incredible. But you know, it's not normal Lego pieces, so it's awkward sometimes trying to build some stuff from it. Especially if it's something all Technic.
Unless it's the UCS Destroyer. The Technic piece that holds that thing up in the middle snapped on. It's like broken.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, that is. I hate that set.
I've
built
getting
it
that
3 times now, and it keeps breaking or falling apart. And I finally just threw it in a box.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, some sets will do that to you, man. They'll drive you crazy.
I've yet to have a set do that for me. Yet.
Keep going, Mark. You can do it.
Mark says, well, I'm attempting to build a burger shop mock using the sticker sheet from the extra set, reaching a mental block with the roofing, though. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm trying to prep myself when I do start building, like, whole entire building mocks, is the roofing. Because I feel like none of it's going to be real easy, but at least the structure as far as the framing and the floors and all that shouldn't be too difficult. But, yeah, the roof, depending on what kind of slopes you want and stuff, I feel like that could definitely be a pain.
The roof isn't the hard part for me. When we're doing this city, the main thing that I can't get is where you put stairs and how you do them. Like, I don't know why something so simple seems to be like driving me crazy, but I hate doing the stairs.
Can you not just copy the way the stairs are done in other modular buildings or anything like that?
Well, that's so the city I'm building, every building I've built so far, I have tore apart at least 4 or 5 times and rebuilt them.
Oh, right.
And yeah, everybody, if you haven't, you should go check out his channel because he's built some amazing buildings.
I need to check that out because I'm starting a Lego City. My first Lego City update will come out next week, and I've been saying that for weeks, but it will happen, folks. It really will.
And a lot of people might not realize also that you were almost on Lego Masters, right?
Yeah, that was a whole experience. That they really built me up and made me think that we were amazing. And then it's funny to hear BFAB talk about it, because what they told BFAB was like word for word what they told us.
Wow.
So is BFAB going to be on it, or is he not going to be on it?
I don't think so, but I don't quote me. I am not 100% sure about that.
Oh. Mum's Lego.
I think he said he had work today.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he's definitely working. That's for sure. Well done, Mama. I do fancy buying that very soon, actually, when the Lego store opens in Leicester Square here in London. So, Bearded Bricks, Richard. If you want to go into telling us a little bit about your experience, please feel free to, because I've had Flynn. Flynn's going to be on next week, actually, who was on Lego Masters last season in your country. So I'd be interested to know how your experience was for it. And
it was just how it all started was we got an email one night from, it was just a random email address that was like, hey, we found your channel and we want to ask you if you would like to participate in Lego Masters. So of course I think someone's like playing a joke. So I'm not great friends with them, but I'm acquaintances with Boone from the first season. Mm-hmm. So I met Boone and I was like, hey, I have a weird question. I was like, is this email like, can you tell me anything about it? And he was like, yeah, that's 100% legit. So they ended up setting up a Zoom call with us, or at first it was a phone interview to see if we were even interested. And of course we were interested. Like, it sounds bad to say it, but I didn't care much about the experience as much as it would just have built our channel, because hearing some of the other people that I've talked to that have been on the show say that it's not very, like, there's no skill to it. It's really just selling a story. And I just wanted it for the experience of growing our YouTube channel and getting out there more. And
it's not a bad thing to say, man.
We did a Zoom meeting. We did a couple, like, with the producer, and they kept telling us how great we were, and they loved our the fact that we work together and we do this together. And I mean, they just kept saying it was like, we love this about y'all. We love this about y'all. Y'all are our pick. Y'all are our pick. And it wasn't the producer. One of the, like, I guess, scout agents that found us was texting me like every other day, like, can y'all do this? Can you do this? Are you ready to do this? And like, they made us go out and get, like, they wanted us to have T-shirts made that matched. They wanted us to have all this stuff. They even went as far as me and my buddy that do this work for Honda. And they were like, well, can we see if we can get your Honda uniforms for you to wear them on the show? And they really, like I said, we had already told our manager at work, we were like, look, we're going to be gone for like 6 weeks. And then all of a sudden she quit texting me back. And I would email her and she would get back like maybe 2 or 3 days later. And I was like, yeah, I don't think that we're making it. And then we just got a very, like, they stopped texting us at all. And then it was just, they sent a very vague email out that was like, well, thanks for applying or for nominating someone. If, hopefully you'll apply again next year. Thanks for everything. I was like, well, that sucks.
Indeed.
It's all right. So they kind of left you high and dry.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of like, the experience would have been great. Don't get me wrong. It would have been a once in a lifetime experience. But I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I do enjoy like this, like our YouTube channel type thing.
Yeah.
I can imagine not it being as enjoyable as what you would think, because, dude, when you've got that kind of pressure on you and you're going to be in front of millions of people, you don't want to say something stupid, or people not think that, you like, maybe you're not as good of a mock, because it's not like you're building sets.
Yeah.
You're trying to come up with ideas and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah.
Well, also the other side of that is one of the things that we talked to some of so there's 4 people that were on season 1 in America that I talked to. And one of them was like, man, it is not what you think when it comes to design. He was like, you're not going to say, hey, I have a design to do this, and then just go, okay, that's a good idea. He was like, they're going to critique it. They're going to change things. They're going to give you ideas. One of the things we had to do was after we got done with the Zoom meeting, they wanted us to go like the first stage, which was like the pre-stage before the show. We had to build a mock. And they were like, give us an idea of what you're going to build that's just different than anybody else has ever built. And I was like, well, man, everything on the show is so bright and colorful and everything else. And they wanted us to do it about a movie or a movie genre. And I was like, can we do a horror movie? And they're like, oh my God, yes, we would love that idea. You know, no one's ever done that. So I built a massive Friday the 13th mock.
Wow.
And they were like, oh God, we love this. We love it. And then while they're telling me this, I have people that were on the show. They're like, yeah, that's not going to fly. Like they're not going to let you do that on the show. They're going to want you to build like rainbows and stuff like that. And it was, like I said, I really wish I could have done it for the experience of being on the show, but I don't think that I would have liked it show wise. But it
is reality TV, isn't it? That's the thing. They're basically the producers tell you kind of a lot. They kind of guide you very deeply into
that. Was the other thing is if you watch the show, you know, these guys, they say, oh, well, you've got 16 hours to build this. Well, you're not going to sit there in front of a camera for 16 hours. And then you film it over multiple days and you wear the same clothes multiple days to make it look like you were there the whole time. And it just wasn't, I don't know. I really wanted to make it, like I said, I really think I would have enjoyed it for the experience. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of really glad I didn't.
Right.
It's quite a fake thing, though, isn't it?
Yes. From what everyone told me, it is.
Yeah. You know, and I don't understand why they have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, why would it be so terrible to say, like, why would it be so terrible for them to take 60 seconds to explain, like, you know, obviously no one's going to sit in front of these cameras for 16 hours, so we're putting in this many hours, and we'll be back tomorrow. That would explain why there's different colored shirts or something, you know what I mean? But it's just like, and it's not like special effects, in my opinion, or nothing, you know what I mean? It just seems like you're trying to lie, like, not really special effects, but just lie about it.
Well, I tell you what, Hive, to me, it gives a new meaning to the term fake Lego.
Your production is the weapon of television.
Yeah. But it is, though, isn't it? It's not really the people that are on it. I mean, I like Boone. I like a lot. Oh,
yeah.
And it's good for their channels, but I don't know, man. It's
that's why I appreciated Brick Bricks just saying that they were doing it more to help their channel out. I appreciate that honesty. It's like when people get into LAN. Like, what are you really getting into LAN for? I've been asking this question a lot lately, and no one's given me a decent answer except for to get free Lego. Like, why are you in LAN?
Yeah.
To be part of the Lego network? We're already part of the Lego network. Huh?
I'm hearing all sorts of things about LAN, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think from even people that I knew didn't want to be in LAN now want to be in LAN. But
yeah, and I'm not going to make fun of people if they want to be in it. I'm just wanting people to tell me why.
If I were to get into LAN, it would be 100% for the free sets.
Agreed. Me too. Because dude, look, I'm not going to kiss Lego's butt. You know what I mean? I'm already in the community. I'm already part of the Lego network. That's all we do is network Lego. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I don't want to just assume because maybe there's a reason I don't know, but I just keep asking around, man. And with the exception of getting free Lego, nothing else really makes sense to me.
Right.
Yeah, because you got to work for it as well. You got to do reports. They want to know the statistics and all that kind of stuff. So they're not just giving it to you for free. They want feedback and stuff like that from it as well.
But that's the thing, though. They don't want true feedback. They want feedback to just know that everything they're doing is great. I mean, they don't want you to tell them that you don't like this set. Or
okay, here let's take that. Hold on, because that's not completely 100% true, but you're half right because they don't mind. I think some very constructive criticism, but they're definitely not going to want someone like me talking about how much their marketing sucks. And that they're doing things wrong. Like, I'm surprised Ryan lasted as long as he did. Every time Ryan was honest about stuff, I was like, yeah, okay, this is it. They're just going to be like, no, we can't be having people talk about Lego like that. Even though it's true. You know what I mean? So yeah, I that's mainly true. But I think it's they don't mind soft criticism.
And it goes back to one of the things like you said, like we're all networking Lego right now. You know, there's 4 people on here that are building the same set guaranteed. There's 5 people on the channel. There's people everywhere that on our streams that are constantly buying Lego, asking us our opinions on stuff, and we're telling them, go buy this. This is a great set. We're doing the networking for them.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Dude, Lego gets millions of dollars of free advertising from all of us. There's no doubt about that. And I mean, and it's again, I don't want it to sound a certain way because obviously we all love Lego. We love building Lego. We love our channels. We love the community. You know what I mean? So it's not like, I don't want it to sound just cut and dry like that because we have our own agendas for it. And, and most of our agendas are usually pretty positive and noble in a sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, they definitely get a lot of free advertising out of us. I think that, and honestly, I think they're messing up a lot of a little bit of Lego channel, and I know this is gonna sound like me being jealous or salty, but when channels get when a handful of channels get like a set a month or more early, you know what I mean? Like nobody else is really gonna be able to compete with that.
That's why we quit doing reviews because I mean it makes no sense for me to do a review.
That's part of the reason I stopped doing my normal reviews too, man. Because I was like, it's not even just the bigger YouTubers, just like, and I'm not faulting anybody for whatever they want to do. Because obviously we still get a lot of views from stuff that even the bigger YouTubers do. But I was just like, I don't know, man. I didn't feel like I was really going to contribute anything extra special. And besides, I like doing the stop motion reviews instead anyways.
I was going to say the way you do stop motion reviews is a lot, in my opinion, it brings a new element to it. Because, there's going to be a lot of people that build a set and then tell you what they think about it. But there's not very many people that are going to build a set and do a stop motion review of it.
Yes, I was hoping, I could fill a niche that hadn't really been done yet.
Our problem with doing reviews, or my problem, like we build a set and then, you sit down and you come up with what you're going to talk about it. But then if you go look at someone else's review, you find out stuff you had no idea about.
Right.
And then it's like, well, now I'm pretty much just going to be copying them anyway.
So, tell me a bit about your channel, Bearded Bricks, because I've seen you around on Hive's channel, but I can't say I've tuned into your channel before. So give us, sell yourself. What's your channel about, my friend?
We just really like building Legos and talking to people. I mean, that's pretty much it. We watched. I bought the Millennium Falcon, the UCS Falcon, and we were building it. And I was like, it'd be really cool. And I didn't know how big the community was at the time. I was like, what would be really, really cool would be to start a YouTube channel on this. And because we're both mechanics for Honda, so we build stuff every day. And I was like, let's, this would be a fun idea to try to get out there and just relax and have fun. And then we done it for like maybe a month. You buy a better camera, you buy better stuff, you buy more Lego and everything else. And it was the community that we have found was like, it was just an awesome community. We enjoyed doing it. And it's like I'm not going to say every week, but every other week we find somebody new that we enjoy. Like Hive, for instance, I didn't know who Hive was. And one of the people that watch us knew that I was sitting down here building one Sunday, and they were like, "Man, why don't you get on Hive stream and watch him?" And I'm like, "Who's that?" And they're like, "Who's
that? Who's that Gold Dodge?"
Now, Hive's a really cool guy. Like I enjoy his streams. He was nice. He opened up and was like, "Hey, come on!" And then he told me about this, and the community of it to me is what is really cool. And I enjoy building the Lego. I enjoy the process. Like our city, for instance, I love doing the city stuff. I love the like I said, the community is just really, really great, and the people that I've met in it are awesome, and it's just something that we enjoy doing.
Yeah. So when you say who's the other? Tell us a little bit about the other person in this as well. Then
it's my buddy Mark. We both, like I said, we both work together. We met each other through Honda, and he just kind of agreed that it would be a good idea. And it's funny because friends always have differences, but me and him are like best friends, and we don't agree on anything. Like Marvel Comics, for instance, I have upstairs over 10,000 comic books. I am the comic person, and he's the movie guy. So every time a movie comes out, he's like, "Oh, did you see?" Like, for instance, I don't know if you're big on comics, but when Civil War came out, and we went and seen it in theater, and then I was trying to tell him, like, hey, this happens, this happens, this happens. Well, then Infinity War, Hulk gets thrown through the Sanctum. And I'm like, yeah, that's not how it played out in the comics.
No, it was Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he was like, but it's how it happened in the movies. I'm like, yeah, but it's not how it happened in the comics. It was supposed to be Silver Surfer. And he's like, yeah, but they did it this way because. And I'm like, they did it this way because they, Fox has Silver Surfer. Yeah. And it's like we don't agree on anything.
Well, that's like when we watched, the Infinity War movies, and Infinity War Endgame and everything. And I was explaining to my wife and daughter, I was like, because they were like they're like, Thanos is so powerful. I'm like, nah. I was like, this is nothing. I was like, he just obliterated. He fought gods in the comic books. Like, it wasn't just like he just grabbed the Hulk. He just grabbed the Hulk, snapped his neck. Like, he just tore through the superheroes.
Yeah.
And then he was fighting gods at the end. Like Eternity and the Living Tribunal, and it was crazy, man.
Well, remember, he ended up killing Galactus and taking his helmet and becoming like Thanos Omega.
Yeah.
Did he? Oh my god!
Yeah, dude. There was a lot.
I love Galactus.
The Infinity War. No, it was the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm sorry, the Infinity Gauntlet was the first one, right? That was basically what the movie was based off of.
Yeah.
But then there was like the Infinity War and like the Infinity Saga. But then there's other things that Thanos did in the comics. Like he got the I want to say Heart of Gold, but that's Infinity. That's Hitchhiker's Guide. What's the other one that he got? Was it the Cosmic Cube, or is that what I'm thinking of?
He got the Cosmic Cube.
The Heart of the Universe. That's what it was.
Oh,
yeah, and that was kind of like another thing. It was kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet. But yeah, he's definitely terrorized the MCU for a while.
So just out of interest, then, who would win in a 1-to-1 battle between Thanos and Darkseid?
Is that without the Gauntlet?
Yeah, without the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet's
I think Darkseid could take.
I think Darkseid, yeah.
Yeah, without the Gauntlet. Darkseid's really powerful, man. Like, and I'm not even a DC buff, you know what I mean? But I know Darkseid is extremely powerful.
Have you watched that Snyder cut?
Only the unseen clips on YouTube.
Yeah, same here.
Like I basically took like about 40 minutes worth of YouTube clips and watched all the extra stuff. Which is phenomenal, man. Like, it's a whole different story. Oh, look at Justice. Yeah, man.
That's my favorite comic of all time, this one.
Yeah, Alex Ross. I can't remember if Mark Waid wrote that or not. Or Kurt Busiek. Because I don't remember if that's the same duo. Because Kingdom Come was one of my favorite DC stories. But yeah, Alex Ross's artwork is just incredible, man.
Yeah, ABC. There you go. There's Shazam. Looking amazing.
Shazam.
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 Here's a good picture. Look at that. This was Clark Kent being beaten up by Bizarro.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so cool. And then one of my favorite scenes in this was this one here, right? Where blimey, Flash was running so fast.
I was like, what the heck was it?
That was Flash, folks. That was a Flash sound effect. And then to try and capture Flash, to stop him just running, because he couldn't stop running, Shazam and Superman were chasing him around the world. It was brilliant. Such good art.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So, Hive, what's your favorite artist then when it comes to comics?
It's a tough call, man. I mean, there's a couple that are really kind of tied. It's between like Alex Ross, Jim Lee, Joe Madureira, and who's the guy that does a lot of Carnage stuff? Oh gosh,
The new guy, old guy.
No, he's been around at least for a decade. he's a painter, kind of like Alex Ross, but he's a lot more grittier. And he's done a lot of Carnage comic books. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but there's a handful of them that are really tied with me because growing up as an artist, I always, if a comic book, no matter how good the story was, and now it changed as I got older, but especially growing up and stuff, if a comic book, no matter how good the writing was, if the artwork sucked, I just couldn't get into the comic. You know, now a book is different. I can read books all day long too, you know what I mean? But like a comic book, I got to be really enthralled with the artwork. So, so I was always picking favorite artists growing up. Like I actually got Jim Lee to sign my Wildcats #2 edition. And I got Frank Cho's autograph for the Mighty Avengers, which is right here. And then I got Adam Kubert's autograph for one of the Ultimate X-Men's. Yeah. I got Garth Ennis's autograph. I got him to autograph one of my Cross comics. have you ever read that? You ever read Cross?
I've never read Crossed.
Oh my god, dude! It's the most gory comic I've ever read in my life. It's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I have all these comics upstairs, and one of the things I had never owned until a couple months ago actually was a graded comic.
Was a what?
A graded comic. Like
I know. I've thought about it because I have a few comics that I really should do that. But you know, it's a whole process and it costs money and everything.
I finally bought one, and I don't know if you've ever seen the guy that comes on our stream sometimes, Chris. But me and Chris actually were talking, and we went half and half, and we got a CGC subscription. I have a first appearance of Phoenix, the X-Men 101, and it's doing nothing but going up in value, and it's in extremely good condition. So I think I'm going to send it in. But that's the one thing I've been looking at here lately is I own one autographed book. I got a George Perez Infinity Gauntlet 1.
Ooh.
And I really want a Chris Claremont signed book.
Dude, oh yeah.
I've been hoping to just bite the bullet and buy one, but man,
if you're an X-Men fan,
yeah,
you need a signed Chris Claremont book. I'm right there with you. I really would like to get one as well, because dude, and I grew up on his comics. Like, I literally grew up on Chris Claremont comic books, man. Because I remember when I first found out, like, I remember my dad collected comics, and that's how I got into it, and I remember picking up one of his X-Men comics and asking him about it and stuff. And he would tell me about like Storm and Colossus and Wolverine and his unbreakable bones and his claws. And I was like, that was it. That was it, man. I was right in there. And that's the comics that I focused on most of my life, man, was the X-Men comics. I mean, I dabbled in a little bit of everything, but it's crazy because I was never into Avengers, really. And I remember when I found out the Avengers movie was coming out, I was like, oh, you know, that's really awesome and all. But I was like, I'd really like to see a really, really awesome X-Men movie again, you know?
See, mine was like all over the place. So when you were talking about like artists, my favorite artist of all time is Todd McFarlane. I think Todd McFarlane does just amazing detail in everything he does.
Dude, I had every Spawn comic, man, up until like issue 105 or 6 or something.
That's one of the things I got up. Like I've got just about the entire run up until like the past 2 years of anything Spawn. And but it was always like my favorite was X-Men and Spider-Man, because Spider-Man I feel like you could really relate to. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he was a superhero, yes, but he was a normal high school kid that was going through high school kid problems also.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Todd McFarlane's artwork was so fluid, man. And it's funny you should mention that in the comic grading system and everything, because my buddy, he sent his Spider-Man #1 that Todd McFarlane started, that series. But he had one of the alternate covers that was worth a lot of money. I don't remember which one it is. But he had it graded, and, you know, then it came back, you know, in the plastic casing and all that stuff. Because he was trying to get them all. And I found one of them for him.
That's one of the comics that the one graded comic I wanted, and it's not worth a lot of money, but it meant a lot to me to own it. Was I bought the Web of Spider-Man #1, and the web of Spider-Man was when he had on the black suit.
Yeah,
it was like
that's when he's up in the sewer, right? Like kind of up. Yeah, dude, I love that black suit so much.
It's about him fighting his inner demon because the black suit wanted him to be evil.
And I think that tied in a lot with Kraven the Hunter around that time too, didn't it?
I don't know when. Well, Kraven the Hunter was,
or maybe it was a little before that. I don't remember.
I think Kraven the Hunter was an Amazing Spider-Man, and I don't know where it crossed over at, but I believe it did cross over, but I think it was later down the road.
Yeah, it was a little difficult because there were so many Spider-Man comics.
Yeah,
there was like the Amazing, then there's Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Astonishing.
The comic though, where the black suit first came out, where it was a thing. It's
that was Secret Wars.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was crazy because even with the comics, Spider-Man being big,
nice.
He was giving it from Reed Richards.
Right.
Okay. I'll show you. Well, that's a good stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got in this. There's a picture of Spider-Man, and you kind of see him for the first time. Oh, there we go. And bearing in mind that's the 80s.
That's
sweet.
So, Hive, if you like that type of artwork stuff, so I have my whole goal was to be an artist when I grew up. And I got accepted down here to the Art Institute of Charlotte, and it was just too much money, and it wasn't a guaranteed job. And I thought everybody was doing it, so I just didn't do it. Which now with the way that life is portrayed or came out, I'm really glad I didn't do it. But if you ever want to see some really cool artwork, there is a book called The Deadly Duo, and Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane drew it, and it's Spider-Man versus Venom, pretty much.
Wow.
Sorry, not Venom, Spawn. But what they do is Todd McFarlane draws Batman and Frank Miller draws Spawn.
Yeah, I remember that.
That is some really cool artwork.
Yeah. And I really love, and I hope I don't say his name wrong, but Greg Capullo?
Yeah, Capullo.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal artist as well. He was the perfect replacement, in my opinion, for McFarlane taking over a lot of the Spawn comics and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was gonna. I think when I was a young kid, I was automatically drawing and doodling around. But I think definitely comics is what really pulled me into artwork. And then I was going to draw comics that I thought I was going to do comics or animation or something like that when I was growing up. And then I decided I wanted to try and take a stab at tattooing. But my tattoo machine got stolen, and I don't know, it's a tough gig to get into unless you are established somewhere already. Plus, there's not really any money into it, and unless you start actually doing tattoos, But as far as getting apprenticeship, I waited too long in life, and I wasn't able to.
You said that because when I was in college, every day I got off work, I would go to a tattoo shop and hang out. And my whole goal was to become an apprentice there. I was drawing tattoo flash form and everything else.
Yeah, I was gonna do hyperrealism, portraits and stuff like that, because that was my specialty. But again, like I said, it just takes time, and when you have a family, you got to keep steady income.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to try and get an apprenticeship in a job that you're not going to really make any money off of, or very little at that, for a while. That's why I said I just waited too late in life. I should have done it when I was younger. I would have been making buco bucks right now, man, tattooing portraits on people.
I never could draw portraits very well. I wasn't a realistic drawer.
I just really just started going hard at it, with animals, portraits of animals and stuff like that. And then I worked on people. Yeah. Now I don't really draw that much at all, just because my diabetes, it makes it difficult to use my hands like that.
Yeah. All my buddies want me to, Mark and everybody want me to get back into drawing. So I recently bought all I bought a drawing table and stuff like that. I just had to use it.
I got a really nice one that I don't really utilize enough anymore. I'll be right back.
Okay, dude. So I'm just putting I don't normally do the stickers live, but I'm doing them live today.
Okay. Wow. I'm really getting blown away by this build. It looks really cool so far.
That Batmobile is amazing.
The Batmobile is one of the best builds ever. Honestly, every bag is different.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Batwing is not so much.
I was debating it when I was in the store, and I was like, you know what? No, Batmobile has more pieces, and I like building for long periods of time. So, yeah.
Hey,
my problem is I fly through stuff.
Oh yeah, that's me too. That's why I wanted the bigger build as well. Like I'm on like almost I'm bag 4 out of 20, I think.
Feel free to pop in if you want to, Solo. I think I've emailed you the link earlier on, my friend, if you want to pop by.
People ask me all the time. They're like, should I get the UCS Falcon or the UCS Destroyer? And I'm like, just please spend the extra $100 and get the Destroyer.
Really? You prefer the Destroyer over the...
sorry. No. You were right. I did say that wrong. I said that wrong. I do not like the Destroyer. The Destroyer is sitting behind me inside of a tote, tore apart for like the 4th time. I moved and got new shelves, and I set the Destroyer on the shelf, and the bottom of it just like caved out from under it. Then we were picking it up to move it to a different location, and the Technic piece that goes through the middle of it, one of them snapped in half, and the whole set just like smacked the ground.
Oh no!
So it's sitting in the box. I thought about just selling it, just getting rid of it.
You didn't fancy just building it again?
Well, I thought about building it again and doing like a funny stream to just see how fast I could blow through it. But I would have to step it out and sit down and separate it all again. And doing all those Technic pieces is not fun.
Right.
So it's just sitting in a box.
All Bricks Count says, I just lucked into another space coin, traded the media gift with purchase for it. Blimey, that was a good trade.
Offers left and right for coins.
I don't think I'll ever buy one.
Interested in them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've just literally bought. I got them to then sort of sell on and just invest in some more equipment into the street, into the channel.
Oh yeah. I could sell my coin when I get it, but I'm like, no, I got it because I genuinely wanted it. So I don't plan on selling mine.
Yeah, and I was glad. I mean, out of all of them that I would like to have kept, that would have been the one, but I just ended up selling it. So
yeah.
We were. Do y'all keep up with Lego Star Wars much?
Kind of.
Yeah, I like Lego Star Wars. I can't say I like the current wave at the moment, but
yeah,
I bought a huge collection of Star Wars about a year ago, and I was going through. I had a box just like slapped full of minifigs. I think there's probably 300 minifigs in there, and I was going through it the other night, and I found that I have Darth Revan, and that figure goes for like $100 online. And I was like, I wonder if I should just sell it and get rid of it.
It's a good figure, man. I've still got one sealed.
And this isn't sealed. It's been put together.
But it's still 50 good money though, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Figures I have a hate and love relationship for because I really like them. But once you get them, you're like, well, what do you do with them?
Display them. Has got a good way of displaying them. It's actually I've used it, but he's gone a bit more. He's gone a step further. and he started sticking studs down on his ones, which is nail varnish shelves, and doing that. So I think economically that's quite good, because he's actually collecting all the Star Wars Lego minifigures that you can buy now, and I think it's about 1,000 he needs to buy.
Wow.
Well, I say 1,000 he needs to buy. He needs to buy about another 600, I think.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and it's some very expensive figures to buy, but he's that's his thing he wants to do.
Just the 2 guys that come with the UCS Destroyer, all they are is Imperial officers, and if you look on Bricklink, I think each one of them go for like $40 to $50.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were a bit of a letdown, though. I always think.
Yeah.
Like if you the Millennium Falcon comes with some great figures.
Yep.
I just don't know why they had the Destroyer and didn't come with like an exclusive Vader.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, do you know what? Even like an exclusive Tarkin.
Yeah. I could see that.
I tell you what, can I tell you what minifigure I really want them to do for Star Wars that they never do, or they have never done yet, right? And he's a significant character in the Star Wars genre, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's I forget his first name, but his daughter was Jyn Erso. So you know the guy that actually designed the
how was his name? Jay.
He was played by Mads Mikkelsen in the movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name. I thought they had a minifigure of him though.
No, they don't. They don't have a minifigure of him.
Maybe if they re-release the Death Star, that could be a figure they throw in, or a gift with purchase set that has him. Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, massively. I'd love that. What about you, lot out there in the chat? If you could do if you could have a minifigure from Star Wars that's never been made yet, or maybe even a remade one, what would you go for?
Galen Erso.
Galen Erso. That was it. Galen Erso. Hey, Tek's in the house.
Nice. Hey, Tek.
What's up, Tek? Hey, Solo. What's happening, Solo? And Simon.
Solo's back home from work. He's just gonna grab a bite to eat and then join us.
Right on.
Sweet.
Food
Right on.
How you getting on with your build, Hive?
I'm getting on. I'm on.
No, that's all right.
I'm
Tek,
getting
don't
close
worry,
to halfway through the instructions.
I hope everything you're working on and stuff, gets sorted out, mate. It's much more important than doing a live stream. Believe me, mate. It really is.
Yeah. There'll always be more live streams.
Yeah, man.
How about you? How's your build coming along, Greg?
Yeah, I'm really liking it, actually. There's some really interesting techniques I'm doing here, especially with this engine. There we go. Look, I've just put this front section on. It's got like this cage that goes over the top of it.
Oh, wow.
If you're proud of me, Hive, I've even applied a sticker in the... let me make it a little bit bigger. I've applied a sticker live. There you go.
Okay.
That's pretty cool though, man.
Yeah.
I have to say, my engine that I just built not too long ago definitely reminds me of the Volkswagen bus. Because it's in the back and just the way they designed it and everything. But it's pretty cool. I'm digging it so far. It's a pretty solid build. But I gotta tell you, I think I've liked all of my Creator Expert vehicles I bought.
I think they're all really good, Hive.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking of buying the Caterham, which wasn't a Creator Expert. It was, but I just don't know if I want to or not. I don't know.
I think Chef.T has that one too.
Yeah, it's just for completeness that I buy. I mean, I can get it. The best place to buy it from, funny enough, is America, and I can buy it all in for about £100.
It's a cool looking car.
Yeah, it's just not a very big car. It's only 570 pieces. But the thing is, I'm not joking. I live I'm not a million miles away from Caterham. That's the funny thing. Like the actual place where the cars were made.
Yeah.
And that kind of what draws my attention to doing it, you know?
Which is understandable.
Tek Productions saying, Hive, it seems like an age since I've been on a stream with you. I'll have to stay up late for a Hive stream soon.
Well, you're more than welcome to have a seat tomorrow on Good Morning Brick World if you want, Tek. I'll save you a seat.
Hive, I don't know how you did it last night because you streamed quite late. Like, how many hours sleep did you have last night, man?
I don't know. Not many. I actually got probably about 5 hours, maybe. Yeah, about 5 hours or so. I don't remember what time the stream ended last night. Is that bad? Like, I don't know how long. I don't know what time we ended. I don't know how long it was for. I mean, oh no, it was for 3 hours. I think we went like maybe 10, 20 minutes past 3 hours. I don't know, man. It's weird. I think I need to go back and watch some of my streams at the very end because I feel like some of them I cut the stream pretty quick.
Oh, you do? You go, okay, guys, boom, and that's it. It's gone.
Peace out.
I don't even see. I don't even
heads up that we're winding down, huh?
You're like, I've had enough. Bye. That's it.
Well, that's what, and people have learned about this with me on the phone too. So if anybody's ever talked to me on the phone enough, they'll realize like once I say bye, like that's it. Like when I say bye, by the time the word bye comes out of my mouth, like my finger is almost to the hang up button. But that's only when I hear like when I feel like we've acknowledged like that's the end of the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there have been times like I'm getting ready to hang it. Well, I do hang it up, but right before I hang it up, I hear him say something, and I'm like, ah, crap. Yeah, they're saying something. But yeah, Tek, it has been ages.
I'm one of those people that I always sort of finish the conversation off, and then I just go in somewhere else. I'm a bit like Columbo. You remember Columbo used to finish if he was investigating someone, and he finished with them. He finished questioning them, and he'd walk off and he'd go, "Oh yeah, just one more thing, my wife." Like this, he'd always ask a question in and around what he wants to find out.
Right. Columbo.
Are you more of a
Columbo?
What's that?
Are you more of a texter? Like you'd rather text than talk on the phone?
It depends. It depends on what we're talking about because I'd rather talk to you if we have something to say. Like, I am not the type of person that's going to just be on the phone and wait for us to talk about something. Like, if we ain't got nothing to talk about, man, I'm not hanging on the phone. Like, life's too short. So a lot of times texts are mainly just to shoot messages or maybe a quick back and forth. But once I'm not having a conversation in text. Like, dude, I ain't got the energy to do all that typing, man. Like, if we're going to have a conversation, then we need to talk.
I'd rather talk. Yeah,
like, see, I use the phone more as a tool than some type of luxury. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I'm an introvert or if it's just because I'm one of these people that either I don't really say anything or I don't shut the hell up. You know, it's like one or the other. So yeah, it depends on what we're doing.
So, what's the 3.15 hours mean? Is that when you're joining?
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta send the links out to you guys.
Yeah. What are we gonna do, Hive? We're gonna do 3 hours on mine, 3 hours on yours, or something?
Yeah. Because I've actually got somebody that's gonna come over and look at the house today.
Yeah, cool, man. No, that's fine. I'm just making sure we're good for you.
Yeah.
How is all that process going? Is it still moving smoothly?
It's actually moving smoother than we thought. So, we're going to be moving in to one of the apartments where I work. And I guess because I'm a manager and I'm going to live on site, they're giving us a really good deal on the rent. So we'll get to save some money while we're living in the apartment. But I know somebody that literally, he's like 70% sure he just wants to buy our house because it has all these different qualifications of things that he wants. And then so my wife called our realtor and was like, "Hey, what if I told you, you know, somebody kind of wants to possibly buy the house?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you." So she has like 2 or 3 people that already want to maybe possibly buy the house, and we haven't even put it on. We haven't listed it yet. So it's going smooth. And you know, like I said, someone's gonna come over today and they want to look at it and get an idea of kind of what it looks like. So, and we might sell it and make a little bit of money.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mrs. Hive really lost her ass out on the last place that she owned because she bought it right before the bubble burst for the housing market here in America. So she lost a lot of money.
Well, we're lucky here in the UK. Well, we're lucky in some respects anyway. The housing market just keeps going up. In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to afford this house that I live in now. If I hadn't bought this house like 8 years ago, I definitely wouldn't be able to afford it now.
Yeah, it's similar in America. Like our realtor said that we should sell our house sooner than later, and we'll probably get more money for it. I guess it's a better time right now to sell than to buy.
Yeah, the pandemic didn't do nothing but make everything go up.
What's that?
Like houses, everybody like around our area, if it was like the housing market, if you could put a house up and sell it the next day.
Yeah, and look, and I'm not an economist, you know what I mean? But you can't keep, because I feel like we're going to have the same housing crisis here soon, man, if we keep this up, because you can't keep inflating the market the way they're doing.
The thing is in this country, and Tek, I do agree with you to a point, but don't forget, being at home, mate, you will save more money, and that again is a luxury that not everyone has. You will save money more being at home with your mum and stuff than you will any other time. The thing you've obviously got to do is stop buying Monkey Kid sets and then buy a house. this is Tek at the moment. He's like, new house, Monkey Kid set.
Well, see, that's why it's sometimes it's difficult for me to relate to young people, obviously that are younger than me that are into Lego right now. And I'm not talking like even T-falls. I'm talking about like just young adults, because I had my dark ages started when I was young, even though I'd still collected comic books and stuff like that. But as far as Lego goes, but when I was in my 20s and stuff, there is no freaking way I could have afforded even about any Lego, or probably would I have done it anyways, because I was out partying and everything.
Yeah, man.
Like Lego was the last thing I was thinking about when I was in my 20s, or even really in my early 30s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just wasn't, partially because of what I just said. Like I was just having too good a time going out and having fun, and just like I was never really at home. You know what I mean? But then when I got older, then when I had a young family, it's difficult because you got a baby, so you can't just go buy whatever Lego you want, or you gotta make sure you can afford the groceries and your rent and everything else. So
priorities, man, priorities.
Yeah.
I don't have to eat today. I can get
yeah. Who needs food?
And that's another thing too, is like, even if I wasn't really partying and stuff, like I just didn't have a lot of money, man. I didn't make that much money when I was young. Like definitely nowhere near what I can make now, but I don't know how a lot of people afford it.
The thing is, right, guys, it's not how much you earn that counts. It's how you spend it is what counts. And
well, I mean, I think how much you earn does, count to some degree, because if you don't make a lot of money, you're obviously not buying a lot of Lego, no matter how frugal you get.
I don't know. I think you can still buy a lot of Lego. You just won't get the latest and greatest sets, and you certainly won't get any Monkey Kid sets. That's for sure. Or Raya sets, to be honest. I think Raya piece per pound.
Like for instance, if you're making like in America, if you're making a minimum wage, which in a lot of places isn't that much, you know what I mean? Like literally, some places minimum wage in America right now is like, I don't know what, $8 an hour or something.
Ours here is $7.25 or
$7.75. You're not even making $8 an hour, dude. I don't know how you're even affording to pay your bills, let alone pay your bills and buy Lego.
Right,
$8 an hour, dude. How the hell are you living off that? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's like ways that obviously state and stuff helps, but I mean, like, it's just crazy. Now, I do agree with you, Greg. Yeah, if you're frugal and you look for deals and stuff, you can afford Lego. As long as you're making more than $7 an hour. But
I think I am frugal. Yeah. No, I agree. But I think I am frugal, but also as well.
it's okay. I understand.
I look out for deals as well, man. Like the space coin. Do you know what I'm saying? I get that. And basically, all the Lego I got yesterday, right, which was a new Spider-Man set that's just come out, and the Surfer hut. I got them free. They're free, effectively. That's only because I know a lot of silly things about Lego, in all honesty. But because I mean, I've got to be honest with you guys. YouTube channels, right? You don't actually have to build that much Lego, in all honesty. And I like some weeks I go by where I'll review like 2 magazines, like Blocks magazine or a Ninjago magazine. They're not expensive. So,
well, if you can entertain, you don't have to have any Lego.
Yeah.
You can just talk. I see people do it all the time, man, and they do really well.
I don't build any Lego sets on Friday. You know what I mean? And that's a problem.
On London Calling?
You know, like London Calling, I don't build no Lego sets at all. Like, very rarely do I build anything on that. In all my other streams, I do.
Right.
But London Calling, I normally get quite a few people on here, and then what I'm thinking of doing now, because I know so many people on it at a time, basically, I'm sort of want to tone it back a bit to about 7 people on there, and maybe actually build something at a time or something like that, you know. But for me, on a Friday, I just want to hang out with the people in the chat. I want to hang out with the people that are in the panel, and just talk about stuff that's been going on that week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
I mean, look at our 2x2. That doesn't cost us anything, and that's a piece of good material for the week, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about Lego channels, we could steer off into more of that topic, but I was just talking about just people in general. Because I keep talking about how I'm positive. I don't know when it's going to happen, but Lego's bubble is going to burst. And too many people aren't going to be able to really afford it on any kind of scale that is happening now. It's just, look, I make good money, and I can feel the pinch of how it's getting more difficult to afford, Lego. And I mean, it's probably because I spread myself so thin. But again, just low income families, I just can't see them really getting to enjoy Lego the way Lego's promoting it to be enjoyed, because they are a high quality product. Poor people don't buy Harley Davidsons. You know what I mean? They don't buy Lamborghinis.
It's a luxury, man.
Right. So it seems like it's just becoming to a point where, yes, you can find deals. Yes, you can sell a VIP coin to buy your set. You know what I mean? But for the most part, just general affording Lego is going to be just more difficult, I think, for a lot of people.
I honestly, right, I know people that are in the Lego community, and they spend an obscene amount of money on Lego, and I think I spend an obscene amount of money, but they go way above me. But I honestly like to keep my feet on the ground, and honestly, right, I completely think that doing anything to do with Lego is a luxury, because honestly, folks, you're only a few months away of not getting paid from practically being out on the street. And I grew up in Newham, which was for a long time, and it was certainly when I was growing up in Newham, the poorest borough in Europe, and it was, because it was a dump of a place to live. It really was, folks, and it's proper East London. It was, and I grew up there, and I will always I'm always kind of rooted to the ground. I really am. I spend a bit silly amount of money on Lego and stuff like that, but all the time, folks, Lego is a luxury. It really is. And you know what? Worst case scenario, if I lose my job next week, then I either sell off a few Lego sets, or I get together everything I've got and I start making mocks. You can adapt to it, and that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah.
And
do you think that Lego would agree with that statement as far as them being a luxury?
it's come out with a Lamborghini set that has an added like a little bag on it. That's about as luxury as it gets. They're definitely Lego is a luxury. They have to say. I mean, they would say they're a premium set, and premium to me
would be luxury.
It really does.
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I could go out, right? I could go out tomorrow. I could buy a Porsche, but I live pretty central in London, folks. What is the point of having a car like it? If I want to drive a car like it, I'll go and hire it. Right, enjoy it for the weekend or the week that I want to drive around in it, and then that's it. Right. In the meantime, I'll just buzz around in my little Mini Cooper. That's all I need. Right.
Well,
I don't need any more.
The reason that bothers me some though is because think about children toys.
100%.
And think about like whatever the most expensive type of children's toy you can have would be. And I don't mean just like a toy, but like think about like you guys remember Power Wheels?
Yeah.
You know, like the motorized vehicle, little tiny vehicles, you know, like little kids can get, you know. All right. Well, anyways, there's little tiny motorized vehicles people can get, you know what I mean? That little kids can literally drive. To me, that seems like a luxury children's toy. But everything else, I'm trying to think, like, what would you consider a children's toy to be a luxury?
Xbox?
No, well, yes, but that's because we're getting into like some serious components. That's why I was talking about the Power Wheels things. Like that's some, you know, like I said, that's complicated machinery. You know what I mean? Electronics. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not a plastic building block.
So, what do you consider a good priced Lego set?
Well, like, that's a loaded question. I mean, because what Lego set would you mean?
So, like action figures right now, like Marvel Legends, for instance, in the Black Series, they're $20 a piece. So if you buy 2 of them, that's $40.
They're too expensive, also.
So what $40 Lego set would you buy that you could consider would be the same thing?
A discounted one that was £70 and now 40 quid. Like over here at the moment, the Destiny's Bounty is £130. And it's this week it went down to £62. Now that is a bargain. I get that.
Oh yeah,
but that's obviously aftermarket price, right?
Yeah.
But
Ninjago's great because that discounts in like days. I mean, this set retails in the UK, right? It's a good set, right? But it retails in the UK at £45. That's 275 pieces, 45 quid. There's a few other bits and pieces that come with it, folks, right? But I got it on discount 2 weeks ago for 32 quid. 32 quid, brilliant purchase. Really is fantastic price. Love it to bits. It's really, really good, right? 45 quid. That's obscene. That really is obscene. I've never spent 50 quid on that. I honestly, right, in London, in central London, it's the richest district, arguably, in the world, folks. And I tell you what, it's surrounded by homeless people. And that is something I always struggle with. It really is. So what goes around comes around. Even when I was a kid, right, I'd find money on the ground, 2p's, 1p's, whatever, and I'd collect them up. And then once a week, I'd find a homeless person and give them the money. And I still do that today. I really do. Pop in Pret a Manger or wherever you are, Subway. Grab a banana, fruit, apple, whatever. Grab one for someone else as well. Go out. Within seconds, you'll find a homeless person and just give them something.
Yeah, I try and help out people in need as much as I can.
Yeah.
But back to your question, Bearded Bricks. You're asking about what set. I want to make sure I understood that question right, because you're talking about a set compared to the Black Series.
No. So you were saying that a decent toy for a kid would be like a Power Wheels, right?
No, I said that would be a luxury vehicle. That would be a luxury toy because of how expensive it is and everything. But that's hundreds of dollars.
Wow!
So
that's not something like somebody that works at McDonald's is going to be able to afford for their kid.
So I guess.
Well, maybe I guess if they saved up for long enough and got a loan. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't know how people can afford some things, but anyways, go on. I'm sorry.
I guess a better question for me would be or for me to ask you would be, what do you consider a luxury item price
for a toy?
Yes.
I mean, again, it would kind of depend on the toy, but once you start getting over $100 for a toy, yeah, I feel like you're getting into a luxury type of item. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Throw an 18+ logo on it. That's it. That's how Lego get around it now. That's why Sesame Street's got 18+ on it, because kids can't afford 80 to 120 quid for a set.
It just, you know, I don't know. Again, I'm not an economist. I don't know for sure. You know, I could be talking on my butt, but it just, Lego has this thing about, it's conflicting because they're like high quality product, but they also seem like they want to promote building around the world with all children. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you're poor, Lego's not really probably going to be the choice of toys that you're getting your kid. If you're going to get building blocks, you're probably going to get Mega Blocks or something like that. You know what I mean? Something a little more reasonably affordable.
Right.
And again, yes, you can find deals at like Walmart or whatever, or aftermarket, but Lego themselves won't generally, unless you find like maybe some 10% offsets at the Lego store, I guess. But that's usually because it's got like damaged boxes or something.
Yeah. News just in, folks. We've got a set announced that's just hit 10,000 votes.
Woo!
It's called the Lisbon Tram by Brick. Here, Tek, you'll like this because I love Lisboa, or Lisbon, as the rest of the world calls it. And this is a really nice set. It's just, I don't mean to change the subject massively, but Lego Ideas is pretty funky.
I was like, did you already show the picture? I don't know if I missed it.
Here we go.
That's cool.
Oh man, that is great.
That looks
lovely, isn't it? Like that. Really nice.
I love that trolley, man.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hive, do they have those in California?
Yeah, I believe they're big in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. That's right.
I think that's where Claire lives at, is out in San Fran.
Looks cool, doesn't it, Adam? It's really nice. I like that. And you know what? I remember, and I did comment on that on the Cali Click Bricks podcast that they do. They said, what is an AFOL? And you know, even if you don't build Lego and stuff like that, are you still considered an AFOL? And I always think being an AFOL for me is a state of mind. It's whether you're part and parcel of the community, or you know, not, or just don't think about it. Because do you know what I mean? Like, even if you download Studio, which is free, you can build stuff. I know Tek's been rendering up stuff last night on a stream. He was. You know, so
well, I mean, for me, it's just what the acronym stands for. You don't even have to build Lego to be an AFOL. It just says it's an adult fan of Lego. You might admire it. You might love watching Lego Masters. You might just like watching people build Lego, or just a fan of the Lego community or whatever. Now, I think it generally probably means people that are like adult fans, like adults that build Lego. But I don't know. Maybe I take things too literally.
Yeah, I think you are more literal than what I am, but I don't think
I would agree with that. I would literally agree with that. Right?
But I don't mean that negatively. You are more literal. You're not like it's not like you're like, well, hold on a minute, I can't then change my mind. You're flexible with it, but yeah, sometimes folks, you want to read our conversations. I can definitely tell I'm the creative one, so to speak, but a few people say that to me, so it's not a thing. As long as we all kind of understand each other, know where we're all coming from, folks, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So Hive, we are just about to hit 3 hours, my friend.
Oh crap! Yeah, dude. My stream is actually starting. Actually, I think I'm a minute late. So
I tell you what, do you want to poodle off over to yours? I'll wind down here. You send me the link, and then I'll put the link.
Let me get these links going out.
Yes. TMOG, good to have you on, mate. It's the first time you've been on. It'd be good to have you back on another time soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I appreciate being on. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, come on. I've enjoyed your company. You as well, Mr. Bearded Bricks.
Thank you.
Which I love talking about comics, Richard, so always good to have you on, mate.
Thank you.
All right, I'm getting the links up to everybody right now.
Good man. So, folks, while Brick Hive's sorting himself out, so we're at the part of the stream now where we're going to change lane. and we're going to stop driving on the left-hand side of the road and start driving on the right side of the road, which is completely wrong.
Who else am I missing? Let's see.
So what's going to happen is the stream, we'll wind down the stream here, and in a nutshell, we're going to continue the stream, but on Brick Hive's channel, and that's kind of the way it goes. So if you're watching this back sometime in the future on catch up, right? If you look down in the description below, there is a link down there to the second part of this stream.
Yeah, I just started it, so
good stuff. So Hive's now doing a bit of conceptual thing where he's kind of streaming in a stream in a stream in a stream.
Yeah, I'm live in 2 different areas.
All right, Hive, well, I'm going to kick you off. We'll wind down. And,
okay.
We'll catch up with you in just a tick, my friend. All right.
All right. See you guys.
All right. See you soon. So Hive's off. So I normally say to people, what have they got coming up on their channel? But we can continue the conversation over on Brick Hive's channel. So Bearded Bricks, I believe you've been sent the link. So we'll see you. We'll see you in a moment, my friend. So I'm going to kick you off here.
Yes, sir.
And we'll catch up with you in a mo on Hive's channel. And TMOG, it's been an absolute pleasure being here and streaming with you, my friend. So good to have you on, meet you. And
thanks for having me on.
No, you're very welcome. I'm looking forward to having you on. Maybe if you're free on a Friday, you can come on a London calling or something like that.
Okay, that's an idea. Yeah, for sure.
I'd love to have you on, TMOG. I see you pop in the chat all the time, my friend. So it'd be good to see you. And all I say is I will catch up with you in a minute. Are you going to go to Hive's channel? And
oh yeah, I've been sent to I got it ready to go.
All right, my friend. Well, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'm going to boot you off and say goodbye to everybody over here. So see you very, very soon, my friend. Okay, folks, this is weird, isn't it? It's just me on my own here. Feels like I'm doing a London Eye. But anyway, this is kind of part 1 of what is a 2-part stream. Part 2 is going to be on Brick Hive's channel. And like I said, anyone watching this back, please do check the description below because you will find the link to part 2 there, where we'll continue building this. And just so you know where I've got to, folks, I've literally finished bag 2. So there we go. And that's what it looks like there. Looks all right, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. Even got some sort of steering mechanism on the go there as well. And it works as well. So that's always pretty good. And that's kind of where I've got to. Bag 3 I've got here, nicely primed. And I'll finish it over there. Because when you're hosting, folks, everything takes a little bit longer to do. It really does. And I might even grab myself a pizza as well. But anyway, like I always say, folks, really, really good to have everybody here. Lovely to see everybody here. Tek, I hope everything works out for you today, mate. And your day ends better than it began. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's been in there as well today. We had Si O'Connor in a little bit earlier on. We had Chef.T in as well. So thank you guys for popping in as well. Really appreciate that. And of course, CabbageFace. Now, don't forget, folks, CabbageFace Bricks has got Lego ideas out there as well at the moment. So please do check that out. It's called the Monsters Coach. You'll find details as well down in the chat, but you'll also find it as well. Check him out, CabbageFace Bricks on Instagram as well, where you'll find Brick Hive and pretty much everybody else who's been on the stream today. So as always, folks, thank you for watching as well. Thank you as well for All Bricks Count. He's been out there as well. Inbar Toys as well. He's been out there as well. Legoland Ball Rat, he's a good guy. Monarch, thank you so much as well for your super chat earlier on. I really appreciate that. Brickham's Den's been out there as well, folks. A Tease for Life, Victoria Fisher, and Corey from A&A Hobbies, to name but a few, my friends. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. It's been great seeing you all. It really has. And anyway, I'm going to catch up with you in a few minutes on Brick Hive's channel. So, as always, folks, stay kind to each other and be kind to yourself. That's really, really important. It really is, folks. Keep your hands clean. Keep wearing those masks, right? And keep building. And Lego is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you wonderful people are too. Take care. And I will see you in just a tick. Good night. Farewell. And have a lovely weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. Bye for now.